What's good, y'all? It's your boy, Big Jibbah. We're out here. It's Tuesday night. We're starting somewhat on time for us. That's pretty good. And it's feedback night or review night. Whatever you got, your music. I want to hear it. I'm gonna yell at you for it. I'll be nice though. Let's hear what you got. All right, join the Discord. If you're watching this later, still join the Discord. There's links linked on this video everywhere. It's all over the Twitch. It's all over the YouTube. It's all over the Rumble. It's all over the Kick side as well. We got a couple more people following on Kick. I appreciate y'all over there. We stay growing slowly over there on the Rumble side as well. They got an awesome community over there. And of course, my Twitch peeps. Much love to y'all. We're almost at 2K on the Twitch side. That's insane. That's insane. Yeah. So we'll see who pulls up on us tonight. And if they don't pull up on us, not like they did, it's Gavin. God damn it. I thought we were going to have a productive stream. Instead, we got Gavin here. What's up, Gavin? Gavin says, butt booty naked at the Terminal 5 to Seattle. All right. There you go. You're going to get arrested before you get off that flight, my G. Put some clothes on, man. Put some clothes on, man. How dare you? How dare you, Gavin? How you living, dude? What did we eat today, dude? Just a Campbell's noodle soup can. And you finally get the 10-pound. You got the butt gummy. You ordered the butt gummy, the $300 butt gummy. That's a waste of money. Insane. You're in an old lady's pet carrier. What are you? You're basically the movie Zohan. That's how Zohan got to the United States. In an old lady's pet carrier. And he did the dog's hair in the cargo. You're basically Zohan, dude. I just want to make them silky smooth. I love hair. Gavin the beauty maker, dude. Mr. Makeup over here, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Arr. All right, well, apologies if anybody pulled up to the last stream. My ISP absolutely hoed me. And I pay for 150 megabits upload speed. They were giving your boy 2 to 4. Between 2 and 4. Alright? I don't know if anyone knows how this shit works, but I send a 6,000 kilobit stream to 4 different places all at the same time. Meaning I needed minimum of 24 megabits per second. Or none of this is going to work in terms of upload. So they were giving me, what, less than 1% of what I pay for like a solid hour there. It finally came back around 11 my time. I felt like I was just too late to start something. So apologies. It was outside my control. It was not my computer. It was my ISP. But as long as there are no issues today, I'm just going to keep rocking with it. Otherwise, I'm calling them and threatening to cancel until they give me better rates. All right, and that's how you do it with those ISPs, dude. How dare they? Trying to ruin our vibes, dude. Don't you ever ruin my vibes, baby. Alright, we're just gonna pull up and see what we were working on last stream when it was actually working. This is from Friday's stream. Let's get Josie out of here. Hey. Yeah, send your link through, Real Nick Shay. How you living, dude? You know you can use Discord through a web browser? You do know that, right? But send me the link anyways, man. Hey, hey, hey. telling you, it don't work. Jibbah made a track on the airplane on the way home yesterday. Far from done, but I might as well send something in. Yeah, hit us up, dude. Send it true, man. We want to hear that. We want to hear that. Alright, well, Nick, where's the link, dude? You gotta send it to my email or something? You wanna send it to me on AOL Instant Messenger? You let me know, dude. You let me know where you wanna send it, and I got you covered, G. Hey, 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 hey. This is the best part of the beat. I got you, okay. The real Nick Shay, baby. Brave the storm. I see you, Brave the storm. Sneaky, sneaky over there, Brave the storm. What's up, Zen? How you living, Zen? What's good? What's Gucci? Alright, Zen is first in line tonight. If Zen pulls up on us, I don't know who Zen is. There he is. There's Zen. What up, Zen? Look, you spell it with a Z here and an X on this side. You gotta pick one, Zen. It's confusing. Say giggity. I'm here. I'm so confused to who I am. Show yourself. I go by Zenful. Got you. I go by Jibbful. You know what I mean? That's what they call me. Nobody calls me that. Nobody calls me that. Thank God Gavin sent in that photo. Hell yeah. Big Jibbahs. Stacy's on the left, dude. What you know about Stacy, dude? What you know about Stace, my guy? Oh, in the song? Yeah, Stacy's definitely screaming over there. Relax, Stacy. Jesus Christ. She's so loud over there. She's had a couple of martinis when we recorded that joint. Oh God, brain rot number one.
Fuck you!
Look at this fucking
pervert.
pervert.
Turn the camera around.
Look at this pervert. You think you can walk around like that and you think
give
you
it to
can
me.
walk around that you
Look at him! He's got the same shit on. Get the fuck out of here.
That's pretty good. That's actually, this is dead on. I know exactly where these guys are. These guys are on 45th, right in Wallingford, actually. It's not even U District. Pretty sure, dude.
Look at this pervert.
Fuck you!
Look at this fucking pervert.
Turn the camera around.
Look at this pervert. You think you can walk around like that and you think
give
you
it to
can
me.
walk around that you
Look.
University Playground. Okay, that's where they are. University Playground Park. Oh, they're right off 50th. My fault. Right off 50th. Psst. Fucking pussy. Where are they at though? Like right here. Here they are. Look at that. Look at that, dude. Found their locale, dude. That's exactly where that went down.
Look at him! He's got the same shit on.
100%, dude. No, I drive by this all the time, bro. You take 50th, you go down here, this is UW. University of Washington, like there's like a mall down there too. Back this way is like the area I grew up. You go back this way. This is west towards the water, and this is east towards the lake. Oh yeah, I know that pigeon. Yeah, Rainbow is crazy with it. He's crazy with it. He's insane. Grandpa Jib was speaking facts. God damn it. Why do I allow myself to just get cooked every time I hit the fucking go live button? I know it's gonna be bad.
Where were you last night, grandbuddy?
I was at my grandpa's house.
Grandpa Steve's house?
Yeah.
You cheated on me?
I didn't cheat on you.
You cheated on me.
What's going on with this camera, dude? Is his facial hair like a filter, or is that just like, that's just what it looks like? This is unsettling, Gavin. I'm not into that one, dude. I'm not into any of them, to be honest. Did it freeze? I sure did. I sure did. No, I stopped it. I can't take that guy. We got the speed tonight, dude. I'm checking every 30 seconds. That's download speed. Show us the upload. Show us the upload. We only pay for 500. They don't know how to work anything. We should not be hitting 700. Yeah, I pay for 150. They're hitting me at 130, 140. We're good. It's not me. It's not me. It's not me, dude. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, 700 gigabytes is 500 megabits per second. 100%. $7,000 tricky loops, dude. All right, well, let's get started with Zen. Enough of these fucking 90s funk beats, you know what I mean? No one wants to hear those. We're gonna check out Headbang by Zen right here. Let's check it out. BandLab, did you make this in something else and then you uploaded into BandLab? Stacy fell off the porch at 4 p.m. on the left. Yeah, on that beat, 100%. Stacy's falling off of the deck. She had 7 too many claws. Ableton? How does the BandLab come into play? Like, what are we doing in BandLab if we have Ableton? It's only just to upload it? That's the only... I'm asking where the BandLab comes from. It's just a place to upload? I'm assuming. It doesn't seem like it's like you're not mastering in Ableton. But just use it as storage. I mean, you're not mastering in BandLab. It makes sense. Let's check it out, dude. Yes, Gavin. Let's run it over the border.
Kings of the headbang. Kings of the headbang.
Yeah, man. That was a bop right there. He said 2 Arizonas, an 8-track, 2 earbuds, and riding the Greyhound bus with Jib was the golden days. I'll always remember 07. Gavin, weren't you like 6 years old in 07? If that? Piss Lord was peak though. Look at that. I was 1. Yeah, you weren't on those Greyhounds, dude. Colin Sinetti, what's up, dude? You had the stroller, 100p, dude. 100p. I'm gonna submit, but it'll be late. That's fine, dude. Yeah, super cool stuff here. I agree, Brave the Storm. Yeah, I do hear the improvement as well, as you know. It's nice. It's nice. You're getting a little more polished to your sound, and that's fire. That's what we like to hear. I'm not hearing too much on this. I think just kind of leaning in towards pulling out the sounds that make us stank face a little more, right? And a lot of that is you put a lot of focus on like the tear out style sounds. I know it's probably not exactly tear out, but the like kind of pulsating synths that are really aggressive and they have these kind of ear candy things going on, like those are loud, those are in your face, those are aggressive. But then the clap snare is like gone in some sections, and I think that's super important with this style. So I want a bigger hole cut out for this clap splash and force a reaction out of your listener. That thing should make us like duck when it hits. That should effectively make us go like, oh God, that was nasty, right? And it's in there. The elements are there. It's just not mixed in a way that's going to force us to really like react to it in that way. So I think that's the main thing it's missing. It's not bad though. Like that's not like a huge issue. It's easy to fix that. Let's put it that way. Charlie. That's for you, Charlie. Have a great one, man. C major chord delivered. Hot and ready. Jib, I got a haircut today. I showed her a pic of you from the Undercast photo shoot. I've contacted her. She has 5 days. I don't get it. No. On YouTube, our boy Charlie pulls up for about 30 seconds a stream and asks me to play a C major chord. So we just have to hit the button one time. Hey, Peter O'Face. What's good with you? What's good? Let us know, Peter.
How you doing?
Play Fake Mink. If you'd like to put a link to the Fake Mink in the chat, I'll throw it in the Discord for you, or you can jump in the Discord yourself and put it in the feedback section. Just one song in the free feedback. There's not too many people online, so we'll be able to get to you pretty soon here. Yeah, Zeno. So I think just getting that thing to splash and like make us absolutely blink and like kind of hurt our feelings with that clap would make a lot of sense. I'm hearing some high mid resonance on the pluck sounds that you have going throughout, especially when like everything goes away and we're just hearing that pluck synth. It's like it's in the reverb. It's resonating in that reverb on that sound. So you could, if the reverb's something you're sending to, I would just try to probably EQ that. Otherwise, you may have to just dial it in the reverb plugin itself. That might be the way to go about it. The drops are okay. I don't think it's nothing jumps out at me as like, you know, oh my God, why'd you do that? I got you in there, G. So I really focus on drops so I can go to sets and stuff. Yeah. But you really have to make sure that on those drops, the right things are being pulled forward. And that's where that clap needs to hit way harder. And then a lot of these like tear out style sounds on those drops could use more soft clipping to control the peaks a little more. It feels some of those are kind of ear fatiguing. And I still want them to have aggression, but I think we need a little more control just snipping the tops of those transients. We don't need those to be so sharp, especially when they get out wide like that. That can just really be distracting of like the main groove. So get that clap to have more weight in the mix, and you know, have it really splash over the top like a, you know, almost like a rhythm clap, and then just do what Real Nick Shea said. Yeah. So if it's mostly rhythm, then you need a rhythm snare mix. It just doesn't have that yet. So that's my main issue with that. But all in all, man, very cool stuff. I hear the improvement. You're doing well. Peter Faze, you're not gonna hang around. We got you in the line, my G. Hey, I appreciate you sending this through, though, Zeno.
Thank you.
Boom, 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 boom. This is me when I come up. Is this the song you're submitting in your spot? This is you? Okay, got it. This is me when I come up. Hey. Shapoopy. There it is. Big W's. Big W's. What was this link I was supposed to... Hey, appreciate you, Zeno. Thank you for accommodating. Indeed, man. Indeed, I got you, homie. Gavin says, never forget. We're going to turn this down. Everything you sent on Instagram is the loudest shit ever. Which is unfortunate. Video has no sound. Normal animals versus flies. When they go to a funeral, normal animals cry. Flies get ready to eat. Gavin. Come on, man. Come on, man. I can go to YouTube and find a better random video right now. I could almost close my eyes and just click on something. Right? We can do a little bit of searching on the shorts feed, and we can do way better than that.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, this looks.
Watch out! Stop, bro! Stop!
Yes, way better. What's up, unknown fella? That's me on the Talkbox right there. That's how I Talkbox. There you go. There's our digression. All right, on to Brave the Storm. Let's check it out, dude. This is Working Classics. I see what you did there. That's me on the TV remote. Just searching Hulu. Spooky Halloween tune.
Do you believe
Hell yeah.
accidents happen only when your number is up? That things are determined by fate. Or just because that's the way the ball bounces. Accidents don't always happen to the other fellow. Don't be foolish.
It's not true, Gavin.
You'll live longer.
That man wanna go step to me and get.
On sight.
That man wanna go step to me and get.
It can be a killer.
That man wanna go step to me and get.
Real estate cowboy.
Hey, finger flub. Nice, dude. Was that the wasted sound from GTA 5 at the end? Had to support my boys got a rap show. You already know. Hey, cat dog with the freaking red ski on the rumble side. I appreciate you, my G. Appreciate you, my G. What's good over there? We going in over here on the Rumble side. What's up, y'all? Madhouse, I see you, player. Mr. Poverty, I see you, player. Brave the Storm, yeah, I just did that outro a few minutes ago. That's definitely the GTA.
Man, wanna go step to me and get.
Oh, I hate that sound, dude. I hate that sound from playing all that. Hey, the big cat dog raid. Cat dog raid. Appreciate you, cat dog. Hope you had a wonderful stream, dude. You're playing some scary movie shit over there. I saw a little bit of that for a second. That was crazy. That was crazy over there, dude. Just cussing at ghosts and ghouls and shit. What was that like?
It's the cat dog. Oh, yeah.
There it is. Queen Josephine on the Rumble side. I see you, girl. Account deleted on the YouTube side. What's up, player? Yes, the stream is working today. We have 170 megabits per second upload speed. For some reason, they put your boy at 2 to 4 on Sunday night, and I apologize for that. All right, I can't work with 2 to 4. All right, just like that's what she said. I can't work with 2 to 4. I need at least 178. Okay, you just did this outro a few minutes ago. We're listening to songs today, y'all. Anybody who just joined on the Rumble side. So if you got any music you want me to listen to and react to, we do one song per purse. If you want to jump in the Discord, feel free. Or if you just want to send a link over, I'll throw it in the Discord for you. Tomorrow you're finishing that game, Cat Dog? Let's go, dude. Let's go, dude. Hell yeah. I've just been watching sci-fi horror stuff lately. Been watching like all the Alien series. So I'm pretty scared of giant xenomorphs. I've been looking for them in my house. I don't see any right now, but you know, that's kind of a similar vibe, I'm pretty sure. They made your boy dunk on a 12-foot rim at 2'4". Gavin, what was that? What does that even mean? Gavin, you can't dunk. You'll never be able to dunk, Gavin. Let's be real here, all right? You've probably never worked on your calves a day in your life, dude. Dude, the jump scares are crazy. Yeah, I bet, dude. That's why I don't like playing horror games. I'm just sitting here screaming, dude. My wife's gonna call the authorities. I got gnarly calves, says Gavin. That gave me a jump scare. Also, you spelled gnarly like super wrong. Account deleted. You have 22 megabits per second download and 9.5 upload. We just got to keep them honest, dude. I told them that we stream, so let's see if they're being honest today. We pay for 500 down and 150 up. Ah, okay. They're not too good. They're not too good. No, they're doing a good job today. That's fine. We'll accept it, dude. We'll allow it. I need to start gaming, dude. I need to start gaming with that kind of internet speeds, dude. So yeah, on this track right here, gnarly, dude. Yeah, it's like iCarly and gnarly at the same time. I just upgraded to gig speeds. See, I had gig speeds, but they couldn't deliver gig speeds. They were giving me 400 download when I was paying for Gigablast or whatever the fuck they call it. So then I told them to throttle it down, and they suck at throttling it down. So you end up getting more after that. It's too late to worry about spelling. You ain't lying. You ain't lying, Mr. Poverty. Well, on this one here, Brave the Storm, I'd be soft clipping some of these sharp percussive sounds. It sounds like someone's banging on a bottle right in my ear, right? And although I like the rhythm of that, I think we could really smack the shit out of that with a soft clipper, and that's going to give you so much more control. I don't know if I have an example of that in this joint. Let's see, I do have a little vibe here. I've probably been doing something here. Yeah, look, I'm hard clipping this. So if I turn this off, so let's turn this up a little bit so you can really hear. Just listen to how sharp those things are on the outside. So this is kind of what you're doing with these things in your beat. What's up, Robert? Yes, we can do that in a second. Okay, now we turn this back on. And I can really exaggerate it by bringing this ceiling down. Now you can hear it. You can hear it saturating those. So you got to find that balance. So it's subtle. Like it does a lot to the sound, but in the grand scheme of the mix, you're not really going to notice that it's happening. It just feels like we have a little bit more control when all that's going on. So that's something that I think should be part of your arsenal. You don't have to necessarily use orange clip. That's like one of the higher end ones, but you could probably find you a soft clipper, or there may be a soft clipper in your DAW that you can use to get a little more control of those kind of aggressive, sharp sounds like that. Hey. Mixes should be balanced like me and Jib on the seesaw. Gavin, I weigh 300 pounds. You would be in the air, homie, the whole time. Not a pianist, my dude. I play synth, homie. So if I did it would just be little solos, you know what I mean? I wouldn't say I'm a piano man. As much piano as you're getting out of me, dude. As much as you're getting out of me. I'm not a piano man, personally, right? I work with pianists instead, dude. Feel me? Just work with them instead, you know what I mean? I ain't about to learn all them chords. It's gonna be... There's so many AI tools coming up now where you're gonna have a fucking robot play chords for you, no problem. Pretty crazy. It's coming, dude. Anything else here? Yeah, last couple things. Snare body. Gavin, god damn it, get Whitney off the screen. Okay, snare body. All right, we hear your snare. Okay, that snare is like, it's got the right sound to it, but I think it needs a little bit more in that like kind of boxy range, that 250 to 400. I would just do like a wide bell EQ boost while listening to it in context of the whole mix. And just look for it, a couple dB, and see if you can kind of thicken up that snare sound and make it mesh a little better with everything else in there. That's what I mean whenever I write snare body. And then, are we splitting this bass to get more control in the sub range? I feel like there's a lot of movement on your bass, and I think that's fine. I'd probably do splits at like 150 hertz and down. So 150 hertz and down, I'm going to mono out that sound, and I'm going to slap a limiter, maybe 2 limiters, and just barely touch the signal, and really get it like under control in the sub range. And then with the 150 and up, I'm going to work on making that super, like, I'll introduce like phase. I'll make it wider. I don't give a shit. So you can make your bass can sound wider and larger in that sense while still having a lot of control in the sub range if you split everything. So that's something I would lean on doing. And then if you're not using ring mod sidechain for your bass and kick combo, it's time to go get the kilohertz compactor ring mod sidechain. It's the best tool to be using. And if you want to tip on how to use it, go over here to the mixing videos here in the Discord, pop to the bottom right here. This video from Spaces on YouTube is a quick little 5-minute joint about exactly how to use this free plugin, which everyone watching this should absolutely go download. There's no reason not to have this joint. This is a must right now. But it is not sidechain compression. It's ring mod sidechain. So the rules are different. When it says attack, that doesn't mean what you think it does. So you gotta, yes, it's free. So this should be part of your arsenal here. Everybody. I don't have a referral link. Use promo code JIB and you'll get the free plugin for free. Yep. A diaper, then my boxers are my 2 limiters. Jesus Christ, Gavin. Jesus Christ, Gavin. What up, Carolus? How you living, dude? On the Twitch side, my guy. Account deleted. You cannot dunk, dude. You ain't dunking out here, dude. How tall are you? How tall are you, dude? You better not be lying to us about dunking, dude. The pants are oversampling at 16x. That's pristine. That's pretty good oversampling. I can. Oh, what size hoop, dude? Compactor sidechain is goated. Yeah. 6'3". All right. 6'3". You got yourself a vertical though. Because being 6'3" doesn't mean you can automatically dunk. You got to be able to jump, dude. You gotta be 6'3", able to really to get up there still. What up, Dougie Jones? You use Compactor for the first time? Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome to Team Compactor, dude. That's what's up, man. I have a medical condition, so I'm very tall. There you go. I can jump, but I can't land. 15'6'3", damn, you about to be a 7-footer there, account deleted. Yeah, that video is really useful. If you just... Yeah, of course you have to get an account, Careless. They want to send you all the emails about their new plugins. But hey, I appreciate you sending this through, Brave the Storm. This sounded nice, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. There it is. All right, we've reached the Real Nick Shea portion of today's program. This is the Real Nick Shea with Never Falling Down update mix. And a nice picture that he's drawn. All right. Real Nick Shea still here, even after being a celebrity. I'm not ashamed to be 8'9". It's kind of unreal. Yeah, that's sick, dude. Cat Dog is basically... You're saying you're basically the height of one of the xenomorphs. In the... Which movie is that? That's Alien Romulus, right? The tall one. Let's see Cat Dog, dude. Alien Romulus, tall alien. Yeah, that's essentially Cat Dog. Where's he at, dude? Standing up, full speed. The thumbnail was enough, dude. The thumbnail was it. That's basically Cat Dog right there. Right there, you see him? That's the height. Oh shit, dude.
Yeah, it's a watch.
That's a real dude, though. That's a real guy. That's a real guy, dude. You look like that guy too? That's not true. How'd I get that video? You, Gavin, you wish. You wish you looked like that, dude. Wait, did I miss it? I was gooning? Yeah, we played it while you were gooning. It's a real dude, right? Who plays the tall alien in the Romulus? Oh, yeah, it's this Hooper, dude. That's fucked up, dude. He got cast as an alien. You think he even had to audition? Do you think he even auditioned? Or they were just like, fuck it, dude. We wrote the role for you. I always wonder that. Did he audition? They didn't have to put makeup on, dude. He just took his shirt off. He just took his shirt off, dude. You need to get a sandwich if that's you, dude. He didn't even hit the makeup department, dude. Nah, he was just ready to rock, dude. Look. Shirt on, shirt off. Shirt on, shirt off. That's it. That's it. Hey, that looks like me, says account deleted. My goodness, dude. Ah, man. Do you think he still pulls? He's like, what, 7'7", dude? 7'7". What do you do at 7'7"? Like, you can't comfortably go anywhere. You're not flying on a fucking airplane comfortably. He pulls clouds, dude. No, Nick, we didn't skip your submission because you were gooning over on the just chatting section of Twitch or OnlyFans, wherever you like to hang out. To be a fly on the wall of that search history for the Real Nick Shea, right? It's probably insane there. Let's check this joint out. Yeah, homie's got to walk everywhere. There's no driving. But the thing is, he gets there in about 3 steps. He gets there in about 3-4 steps. It's no problem. What do you mean we're walking? Oh, we're already there. That's fine. You'll have to carry me. I wasn't gooning. I was watching you were watching a better music feedback streamer? How dare you? How dare you, dude? What do you think of Lost Pool Boy's mustache now? Is he still rocking the mustache, dude? Let's check it out. You fucking bet he's got it on, dude. Look at that thing. That's a fucking... He got it separated, dude. He hit him with that... He definitely got that right now. Look at that. Look at that. Amazing. Amazing. Dude, he's such a nice guy, dude. He's asking everyone to rate his mustache. It just reminds me of Keep Him Separated, dude. Keep them separated. Mustache, dude. He needs to get it lined up like this.
Hell yeah, homie. I'm gonna hook up your mustache all fierce, man, right now, fool. Check it out, fool. Little touch here. This one I call fucking divide and conquer, homie. Segregation, homie. Gotta keep them separated. Catch a little here. Catch a little fade there. Just give your stash a little divorce, homie. Those fools are beefing it right now. Gonna get you all fucking ready for the ball, homie. What's cracking? Oh shit, the big homie Zorro, homie. Fucking big homie Cantinflas, homie. Fucking mustache looks like a stealth bomber, homie. You're gonna be getting all the BGs. Hell yeah, homie. I'm gonna hook up your mustache.
But I think that's what he needs. If he did that, you know what I'm saying? Game changer for him. Game changer for him if we got that. I mean, it looks nice as it is now. It makes sense for him. But man, if he got that lineup right there, dude, keep them separated. I'm all in. All right, let's check it out. Real Nick Shea. He said the top.
Making them worthwhile, act like I know what I'm doing. This ain't the first time, and even though I would've never seen it coming, I stay ready for whatever gon' happen. Season the moment, whatever season upon us, address accordingly. I learned to listen, but I always got some more to speak, and more importantly, I learned just what the source means. Hit a metamorphosis, and I'm no longer 14. Some people might still got me stuck there in their mind, even though I'm always growing and getting better with time. I left behind the worst, looking toward the next second. I never stop like a moped at the intersection. Hey, tell them dinner's underway. Long as we eatin', then we winning every day. Small moves, still moves in the right direction. Apply the pressure, start ascending. Man, I hope I'm never falling down. But if I do, I'ma get back up. I hope I'm never falling down. I still got a lot of life to love. I hope I'm never falling down. But if I do, I'ma get back. I hope I'm never falling down. I still got a lot of life to love. I put my best foot forward when I'm walking the trail. I'm just recounting my day instead of talking a tall tale. I'm willing to lose for it, but I never wanna fail or go stale. I adapt, conquer, and prevail. I've been making money outside like a yard sale, braving every element just to show I'm not frail. I wonder who it could be. Lucky me, I'm a sponge for some opportunity. Wearing the same fit for a week, but it doesn't make a diff. My heart beneath make a major shift. I try to make it back home when I take a trip. Before I fade to the abyss, giving praise to my gift. I'ma stay with the script and take what I can get. I'm never flexing the chain instead of paying my rent. Living right, they say I make it look easy, but I'm trying. Apply the pressure, start to climb. Man, I hope I'm never falling down. But if I do, I'ma get back up. I hope I'm never falling down. I still got a lot of life to love. I hope I'm never falling down. But if I do, I'ma get back. I hope I'm never falling down. I still got a lot of life to love. Come on.
No matter how bad it gets, there are some people you can always count on. Public Service of New Hampshire, supporting your life in every moment.
Yeah, I like that.
Dude, what the fuck? Hey, Tempered. Temperdo, appreciate the freaking follow, Temperdo. Let us know
How you doing?
But hey, Real Nick Shea. There it is. There it is. Tempered, yes, you could send a soul beat through if you join the Discord. Or if you can't join the Discord for any reason, feel free to drop your link in here. Someone will post it in there for you. Appreciate you pulling up on us, man. Yeah, man, I think there's a lot of issues with the beat, first of all. Also, a big problem with this guy here at the end. I can't stand when old people get on the mic and you can tell they've never been on a mic.
Some people you can always count on. Public Service of New Hampshire.
He did that voiceover with like a fucking glass of OJ in his mouth. You hear that? Hear his like tongue clicking?
Always count on. Public Service of New Hampshire, supporting your life in every moment.
Yeah, I like that.
That is a disgusting voiceover at the end. Yeah, he's got a Werther's originals in, dude. Like, come on, Hector. Take out your Werther's, dude, before we fucking record this shit. Blessing Bliss 4. Appreciate you coming through on the Rumble side. Cat Dog says he's about to be 25 on Friday. Well, happy early birthday, Cat Dog. Is that true, Cat Dog? Is that true, Cat Dog? If that's the case, we're going to hit you with the early birthday because you might not pull up. We're going to hit this is for Cat Dog on the Rumble side. W streamer on Rumble. It's going to be his birthday on Friday, and we're running it for him just in case he ever pulls up again. There it is. There it is. Jib, my birthday is in 279 days. So you'll be back, Kevin. I'm not worried about you. Cat Dog's a busy man. You know what I mean? Cat Dog's a busy man. Bars are pristine. 100%. I agree with that. Yeah, but let's talk about this real Nick Shea. All right, off the rip, this piano sample hurts a little bit in the high mids. There's some kind of like, I don't know if you're saturating it or that's just the sample itself. Something's got to change here, though. That thing's pissing me off at the beginning. Okay, you hear how hard it's hitting those key, like that. There's like a tape saturation that we have to find ways to kind of curb this a little bit. We need to use probably multi-band compression. We don't need all that high end on it. We don't need all that high end. We don't need to hear the constant the entire sample. Like, we get it. Like, this is from an old record. Yes. But we have the tools now to remove some of that so we don't have to be hit with it the whole time. People are going to hear this and move to the next song immediately. Hit us with that zesty. That's how I do my that's how I do my record emulators, dude. Basically, I should quit making music. No, motherfucker. Money. Hey. Drop some money. Jake Rudbrat with the $5 tip. Skipski. I'm using AI to write music. Is it bad? Well, we'll see. As long as you're transparent about using AI, that's fine. And you threw it in the feedback section, in the skips. There it is, Jake W. I appreciate you, gang. We're going to you next. Thank you for that. It is thrown. Nice. Let us know what aspect of it was actually AI. Is the AI doing the writing? How does that work? How does that work? Boom, 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 boom. What up, Weed Sack? Yeah. Like, is ChatGPT writing the lyrics and then you're performing it? Or are we using generative AI? AI to MP3? I mean, either way, it doesn't matter. We're going to listen to it. Myself, GPT, and Suno. Got you. Okay. All right. We'll take a listen. But Nick, so this is unacceptable with how this sounds off the rip. And it's like digitally clipping. There's more than just like the tape clip. There's a digital clip. Where did this sample come from? Don't even review the song. I'm sick of it. No, let's talk about it. There's ways to fix this shit. But I just want to know where the sample came from because that piano hurts a little bit and it's doing some digital clipping. No, we're not moving on, dude. I got notes. Motherfucker, I got notes. All right, you're going to learn. You learn from the ones that don't sound the way you need them to, and then you get them to sound the way you need them to, and you go, oh shit, I learned something today, right? So the piano's got to get into a spot where we're not having any digital clipping, and we could take out some of that hiss. I'd be doing that with narrow EQ cuts. Just looking for it and going shmp down. Find the loudest sound, bring that down a little bit. Is the upright bass sound there from the sample? If it is, you already know what I'm going to tell you. Yeah, Careless, you got to unclick the ones you don't want. The sample's from a record, the bass is from the sample, but I separated the stem. Oh, okay, it's AI separator. AI separator. Got you. All right. The bass needs to be more prominent. You need to put some kind of low end resonance on there. It needs like a Waves R bass or the Bark of Dog. That's the free one. Jib gone full teacher mode. That's what we do over here, Mr. Poverty, on the Rumble side. The Bark of Dog is completely free. You should probably go get that if you don't have it. And it's just a way to add subharmonic saturation to these bass sounds that you have. Because I hear the bass in there.
And even though I would have never seen it coming,
but it's kind of sitting in this like it's sitting there, but we need to like really get down and feel like it's lower. But those resonant low end plugins, they actually don't add low end, they just add harmonics above that. And it feels like to our ear, tricks our ear into hearing more bass out of it. So that's definitely something that needs to happen on that bass sound, especially if it was an AI rip. The AI rips tend to remove, they have like phase problems, and they tend to remove some of the actual weight of a bass sound. So you got to bring some of that bass back in after the fact. Then I'm also hearing high mid resonance on your lead vocal, especially on held notes of the hook. So when we get to holding a note, we get that kind of resonant honk at the top. So you just need to have a multi-band compressor with a band that's ready to control those when it gets over a certain threshold. And you got to kind of play around with both the attack settings on that and how wide that Q is for that little spot. It's like having a de-esser, but just for that problem you're having at that 1.5K to 3K range. Could even be down to 1K. And then I think we just need a little more subtractive mixing on the piano to make sure it ducks out of the way of your lead vocal. No, it's not the worst song you've ever made. Like what you're doing over the song is fine. It's just the mix isn't putting you in the best spot currently. Like the vocal is loud enough. It just has things that are in the way with the piano. I just don't like the way the piano sounds, and I want the bass to have more weight in the mix. I'm taking notes, W. So yeah, I would probably use like a mid-side EQ on the piano and pull some of the mids out in your vocal range, that 250 to 500 range. Otherwise, you could use a sidechain multi-band compressor or dynamic EQ, and you could also do that. And you could even do both of those methods. Cut a little bit of the mids out on that piano sample where your vocals are going to sit, and then have another one that's in stereo ducking in the area that your voice is going to be, so we're not super loud in that range with that piano, because the piano right now is frequency masking your vocal. And then I'm not a fan of the kick mix that you have here or the clap mix that you have. Both don't have enough punch or attack on the front end of them. And that's what's going to make a hip-hop song exciting.
same fit for a week, but it doesn't make a diff. My heart beneath make a major shift. I try to
Plastic Quack was good, player, on the rumble side. So yeah, that's what is missing, my man. It's not too far off. You can definitely get this right. You can definitely get this right. So layer them shits in there, dude. Get those drums exciting, and then work on that piano. I'm thinking this shit's got so many issues, it's best to just move on. Everything has so many issues, dude. If you spent time creatively putting something out, then just work on, invest an hour into mixing it correctly. And I think you'll be in a better spot with it, and you won't hate it. I don't hate it right now. This is what I would change right here, dude. And Gavin, you're absolutely right. We're going to hit that drop right now.
Thank you.
The real Nick Shea. Appreciate you, gang. Big W's. All right, we got a skip right here. All right, in the skips, this is Jake Rudbrat with Bruh. Demo V3 using his own brain, some chat GPT, with some Suno mixed in, put it all into a blender. And this is what came out. My last submission got such good feedback, I knew this one was gonna suck, dude. It's not really a way to gauge it, right? Each song is its own puzzle. Each song is its own puzzle, dude. That you gotta fucking keep working it to find where you need to go. God damn it, Gavin. Quit changing it to different pictures of me. Just stick to one photo. Motherfucker. He's going to change it back now that we're going to go listen to this other song. All right, here it is with the freaking big skip here from Jake Rudbrat. Let's check it out, man.
Hey. Scrolling till I'm numb and I need to get a bag. I'm about to pull a rug like, bruh. I told bro that I'm locked, but I'm broke, mid chop, and I get my likes from bots like, bruh. Spend my whole stack gambling, DN the girl in Canada, hit her OnlyFans and ran it up, bruh. I DoorDash twice a day. I just told my AI thanks, asking GPT for game like. Bro. Bruh, too online that it hurts. Been on the phone since my birth. I live off vibes and alerts. Cursed. I think in lowercase and I rap like I'm in pain. I make memes to dull the ache like, bruh. I think that I'm crashing again. So my crypto to pay for my rent. Gave my last dollar to someone on Twitch. Bruh. I post all my memes aesthetically. I follow the lore obsessively. And I'm ghosting the bros who check on me like, bruh.
You said, did Pac write this? Bouncy? Yes! All production currently in Suno? Yeah, Suno's getting better with the phase problems. For sure. They're definitely getting better with the phase problems. There's a little bit of it still going on with the snare. Like, you can hear that the middle of the mix is somewhat unoccupied. That's at sometimes with things that should be sitting there. And it should have a little more weight down low. And a little bit more signature in the high harmonics as well.
Bruh, too online that it hurts. Been on the phone since my birth.
And like that sound there, that bass sound, it's super spread. So it's got a huge, it's got a huge timing difference from left and right speaker. And I think if you're actually mixing this without having Suno generate it, you're probably having a mono low end right here in the middle. Hey, appreciate you, Mr. Poverty, on the Rumble side. Have a great rest of your night too, man. There's a 24 kilohertz spike in Suno too. If you look, it's called proprietary inaudible watermark. Yeah, but you can't even hear that. So like, it's the lack of info at that like 16K to 21. But yeah, that watermark is there to let people know it's AI. Like if they really had to check it. I think they're legally going to be required to have that watermark, right? That's going to be a legal requirement. I got a proprietary inaudible watermark in my pants. Gavin, good God, dude. How are you single, Gavin? I wonder that. I always wonder that. I don't wonder that.
I live off vibes and alerts. Cursed.
And then the S's are super weird on the vocal. The S's are very unnatural. I wouldn't even know how to mix that.
I think in lowercase and I rap like I'm in pain. I make memes to dull the ache like, bruh.
Like, it's like they took all the S's of the vocal and sent it through a saturator and then blended that back in. No, yeah. DSer versus BSer. That's what you did there.
I think that I'm crashing again. So my crypto to pay for my rent. Gave my last dollar to someone on Twitch. Bruh.
What do we think of AI songwriting wise though? It kind of cooks. I mean, I don't know. It's always going to be like, that was acceptable, but it's never going to be like, oh, that was amazing. Right? It's not there yet as a technology. It's because all it's going to do is listen to a bunch of other songs and going, okay, what's the next most likely word that's going to happen on this? Okay, cool. What's the next most likely word to happen here? And then and so on and so forth. So obviously it's going to make sense because that's designed to do so. But it's kind of, even the subject matter of the song isn't necessarily introducing any new concepts or ideas, right? It's kind of folding the same stuff back onto itself. It'll fit in with what's there. It'll fit in with what's there.
Post on my memes aesthetically. I follow the lore obsessively. And I'm ghosting the bros who check on me like, bruh.
Yeah, the filter on the bass doing something different every hit. That's the thing. Like the AI beats have so much. They have so much movement all through there. I do this thing too where I'll run the same demo into Suno like 4 or 5 times. I keep making it better. Yeah, because it's just gonna keep folding that idea back through and adding a little something else. I mean, yeah, it's one of the better sounding things I've heard come out of Suno though. So kudos to you for that. You're probably onto something there with bringing that same thing through 4 or 5 times. So interesting stuff there, Jake. I appreciate you sending that through, man. Definitely.
Thank you.
If I was doing songs with that shit, I'd layer in my own kicks and snares on top of the original song and make it sound and feel more 3D. That's what I'd be doing. I would also try to isolate that vocal and I'd re-amplify and mic it. Tony, you are not in Tokyo, bro. I got people in Tokyo right now. I claimed a bake from last time. W, Cat Dog, you sent one in? Big W's. You got it, my G. You got it. Right, that's cool stuff. You're gonna see here I'm recycling it and I'm removing it. So we will not be stealing anybody's music. We just have that on there for the visualizer. W, man, thank you for sending that through. Very cool stuff. Cat Dog, claiming my bank from Cyber 5. Wrote, mixed, and recorded and self-made on Audacity. Bought a lease for the beat. Did all this in my bedroom at the mom's house like 6 years ago. All right, word. Zoom Zoom, produced by Make Some Beats. Broken Mirror. That's what you did there. Check it out, Cat Dog.
Just chilling in my car, not gonna lie, man, shit kinda went far. All these people coming at me, but they ain't up to par. You are really gonna hit me when I hop in my car. Going down the highway, hear that zoom zoom, and they really gonna come when they hit that boom boom. Man, I really got those vibes that will fill up the room. I don't know how to pause, so I press that resume. I got these bitches acting funny. What's wrong, honey? No, I can't talk, I'm just trying to save money. Take your bitch, never get your bitch back. You know it's game over when she on my Snapchat. Flow so cold, you would think I'm progressive. Fuck around, little boy, I'ma get aggressive. The way you coming at me seems a bit too obsessive. Man, we feeling like we Cali, cause we are the best. But you made it this far, so now you're invested. I go address shit, kinda unrested. Bumping the rest shit, teach you a lesson. Please don't neglect it and don't reject it. Playing with this flow when I think it's perfected. Trying to take my money, but I go and collect it. Cause I'm connected and well accepted. You are defective, got a detective. Research your shit and it's not well accepted. Playing with these demons and they get in your head. Bitch, I'm flying over pussy. You can call me head like a leprechaun. I'ma do a quick jiggy jig. If you trying to put the pussy on a pedestal, it'll fuck your head up. Turn your shit medical. I'm just talking real, ain't no need for a metaphor. Playing with your brain, that shit's gonna get you done for sure. And we ain't talking low key shit, it's high key. Ballin' with the check, shit's called Nike. Even though I'm sure all these bitches still like me. Roll up to the party, I'm without a shorty. But it's alright, I don't need no bitch to love me. I'm just trying to have a good time, man, catch a good vibe. Beat was bustin' like a drum, really made you feel numb. And this shit really got me going dumb. Long nights just chillin' in my car, not gonna lie, man, shit kinda went far. All these people coming at me, but they ain't up to par. You are really gonna hit me when I hop in my car. Going down the highway, hear that zoom zoom, and they really gonna come when they hit that boom boom. Man, I really got those vibes that will fill up the room. I don't know how to pause, so I press that resume. I got these bitches acting funny. What's wrong, honey? No, I can't talk, I'm just trying to save money. Take your bitch, never get your bitch back. You know it's game over when she on my Snapchat.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. How much time do I have for Q close? Dougie, I'll let you send it through whenever the fuck, dude. You're Dougie Jones, dude. You're Dougie Jones, Dougie. Cat Dog, man. Come on, dude. I got a Snapchat. 6-year anniversary next month. Mrs. Ma'am. Smart lady there. she said, I got the Snapchat now. Now we're dating. Love that. Game over. Yeah, it worked. He wasn't lying in the song. W. Yeah, no, this is... I always like your character, man. I want you to do more songs, dude. Of course, this is before you guys got together. I know that. I know that. She knows that as well. But man, what up, Julian? How you living, Julian? Is the queue closed? No, Tony, you're good. Throw it in there if you got one. I think like the main things here... Yeah, you should get back into making some music, man. The lead vocal needs to come up in the mix because even though you leased the beat from dude, this is your song, and it needs to be the loudest piece. It really is like the clap in your vocal, and then the high harmonics are non-existent on your lead vocal and on the beat. To be honest, like if I were to record this in, I'm kind of curious what happens here if I do this real quick. If I actually, I might not even need to do that. I could probably just use a new track here. We could just use this joint right here. Check this out. 2324. Hit record. We're going to put it out here. Boom. Let's play some of this real quick. Hold up. I just want to hear this.
Why you gonna try to lie, man? They got you looking stupid. Saying you don't fuck with any of my music.
Wrong song. There we go.
No, I can't talk. I'm just trying to save money. Take your bitch, never get your bitch back. You know it's game
see what it sounds like when we have some.
Flow so cold, you would think I'm progressive. Fuck around, little boy, I'ma get aggressive. The way you coming at me seems a bit too obsessive. Man, we feeling like we Cali, cause we are the best. So you made it this far, so now you're invested. I go address shit, kinda unrested. Bumping the rest shit, teach you a lesson. Please don't neglect it and don't reject it. Playing with this flow and I think it's perfected. Trying to take my money, but I go and collect it. Cause I
Okay, I just want to have a little snippet in here, right?
No, I can't talk. I'm just trying to save money.
Okay, let's send it straight to our stereo bus. And on our stereo bus, let's kind of undo everything we have going on there. Let's see real quick. Stereo bus, I have an L2 and I have the God particle at 126. So let's just go ahead and bring this down to 0.
No, I can't talk. I'm just trying to save money. Take your bitch, never get your bitch back. You know it's game over when she got my snap.
All right, so off the rip, Piano Seeker, what's up, dude? I just want to see what it sounds like when we add some high harmonics. I appreciate that, gang, over there on the Rumble side. So yeah, look at this. If we just go and add the Fresh Air plugin, all right? I talk about it a lot on here because it's free and everybody should be using it. This is a circumstance where you could use it even on like your actual master, but this should have happened on your vocal independently and on the beat. If we just try to bring in these high harmonics, you're going to hear that mid-range kind of wake up. And watch as we dial in this knob here, and then we can work on the high air.
Take your bitch, never get your bitch back. You know it's game over when she got my Snapchat. Flow so cold, you would think I'm progressive. Fuck around, little boy, I'ma get aggressive. The way you coming at me seems a bit too obsessive. Man, we feeling like we Cali, cause we are the best. So you made it this far, so now.
So there it is, that's on. Let's turn this off now and play it back.
Take your bitch, never get your bitch back. You know it's game over when she got my Snapchat. Flow so cold, you would think I'm progressive. Fuck around, little boy, I'ma get aggressive. The way you coming at me seems a bit too obsessive. Man, we feeling like we Cali, cause we are the best. So you made it this.
Fresh Air is free, yes. And then you can add something else in there, like that kind of that subharmonic saturation as well. And you can really beef that up, right? We started throwing this through a limiter.
No, I can't talk, I'm just trying to save money. Take your bitch, never get your bitch back. You know it's game over when she got my Snapchat. Flow so cold, you would think I'm progressive. Fuck around, little boy, I'ma get aggressive. The way you coming at me seems a bit too obsessive. Man, we feeling like we Cali, cause we are the best. So you made it this far, so now you're invested. I go address shit, kinda unrested. Bumping the rest shit, teach you a lesson. I'm connected and well accepted. You are defective, got a detective. Research your shit and
so yeah, what that plugin is doing is it's adding harmonics above the sibilant range. So we're not adding any of the we're not adding into any of that. We're just going up top and it adds a saturated it's like a saturated high shelf that it does. Jibbs, my goat D4VD might be cooked. I saw that if that's the person I saw, his Tesla was found with a decomposing body in the trunk. That's probably the end of it for him. If that's in fact, if he's responsible for that. If the car was stolen, then it is what it is. But yeah, go look that story up. That's fucking insane. That's fucking insane. Crazy story. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I got. The high harmonics would be a big deal here, Cat Dog. Both on the beat and the lead vocal. The song structure, right? You have a hook. You have a hook on this song, but we didn't do anything sonically to make the hook feel different from the verse. The verse is one vocal, and then the hook comes in and it's one vocal. I think the hook should have been one vocal with two on the side, beefing it up, and then the verse goes back into one vocal. That would help me pick apart and help any listener pick apart what's going on. Like without actively listening to it, they'd be able to know, oh, I heard this before. This was 3 voices before. This is happening again. This is the hook. I'm supposed to remember this part. So that's one thing there with song structure. But the main thing you need to keep doing with these songs, you need to keep making songs, first of all, because you're good at, you have a lot of character. You're good at like saying, I don't give a fuck what I'm talking about, but I'm saying it with like so much confidence, right? There's a lot to work with there if you have the confidence for it. And the way you deliver it is confident. And it has character. Like we want our rappers like cartoon characters. Like I said last time you sent something in. So this is definitely it here. So there it is, man. I appreciate you, my guy. My guy, Cat Dog on the Rumble side. If you guys are on Rumble and you don't follow Cat Dog, you're asleep at the wheel. Make sure you do that. Or if you've never been over there to Rumble, go find him over there. It is A12Cat34 Dog over there on the Rumble side. Shout out to the Rumble fam. Appreciate you, gang.
Thank you.
And thank you for the raid as well, my man. Appreciate you, man. And Mrs. Ma'am, I appreciate you too, letting him come hanging out with us as well. Yeah, but let's see if we can, D4VD. This is him. He does decomposed body found in singer D4VD's impounded Tesla in Los Angeles. That doesn't seem good. That doesn't seem good. Now there's trouble. Hopefully it's not him, but man. Yeah. Hopefully something else happened. You know, that's freaking awful for whoever's in that trunk. I feel terrible. Yeah, moving on. Well, we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that and see if that was him or if his car got stolen. Crazy shit happens. You never fucking know. We never know. You never really know what's going on. Boom, 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 boom. Are we back to normal on this? Yeah. Yeah, the Tesla probably did it. It was the Tesla. Lil Sheena, what's good, Lil Sheena? Hey. Yeah, crazy. Tony said you just sent one in. One of your favorite tracks, haven't released it yet. W, Tony, we're gonna check it out. All right, Gavin, what'd you cook us with here? Let's check this out here. We got Gavin. For some reason, he sent Tron. You want us to watch the Tron fight scene while we listen to your song? Is that what's going on here? Is that the vibes? I'm assuming that's what you did. The title's important. Okay. It's a picture of me. Freaky. What up, Nate? 420.
Money, 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 money. I dropped some money.
W Fresh Air for the $1. Hell yeah, dude. Appreciate that, Julian. You didn't have to do that, man. That's love, gang. Thank you, man. That's how we pay for fresh air. Yeah. Fair enough. Just $1 at a time, dude. Hey, that's much appreciated, man. Let's see. In the queue, we got Peter 00 Phase. I think he already took off, though. I don't know if he's still here. I see you, Nate. I see you, Unknown. I see you, Constantity. Hey, whoever subbed, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Whoever subbed, it didn't tell me who. It's Lil Shino. It's Lil Shino. That's a skip, Lil Shino. Broke the whole wallet. Hell yeah, dude. All right, I see Wheat Sack in there. I see Adrian, Drizzy, and Tony down here at the bottom. W gang. Hell yeah. Hey, Lil Shino, thank you, man. If you got a skip, we'll pull that up for you after Gavin's track here. Okay, Gavin wants us to listen to watch the fight scene in Tron for some reason. And then check this out. Start this at 20 seconds when the song plays. Okay, got it. God damn it. How many fucking images is it of me? Motherfucker, dude. Okay, I made this on the plane and I didn't listen to the safety instructions. I mean, who does, dude? Whoever does, dude. All right, 20 seconds into this. There it is, dude. 20 seconds. Dude, what are we doing? There's a hype train incoming. From what? From what, dude? 20 seconds into the song? That's not what he said, is it? That's not what he said, is it? How did we get a hype train going? Was that from that was just from the $1 tip and the sub? W, gang. This is the train has left the station, gang. Hell yeah. Okay, so start this at 20 seconds when the track plays. Yeah, 20 seconds into the vid. Yo, RC Shockwave, what's good? How you living, man? How you living? Bro just can't speak is all. Fair enough. That face is peaked, dude. Yeah, it's confusing, right? The way he worded that was confusing. Yeah, there's too many images of me on the internet now. I'm afraid. We've ruined my footprint. All right. I have a way with words. Yeah, okay. I appreciate you popping in, Shockwave. We're doing well, man. We're just listening to the community's music, giving some feedback on stuff they're working on, or just listening to things they want me to hear. That's pretty much the vibes on Tuesdays and Wednesdays in here. Let's check this out, Gavin, with a big ass picture of me. This is what you did here. Made this on an airplane.
You got what I'm looking for. Give me what I need or take it all I want. Baby, don't jump that gun. Too turned up, don't stop, not say we done. We just be good. Baby, don't you run. Baby, don't jump that gun. Too turned up, don't stop that serving.
Escort your digital lady out the club, dude. She got way too drunk and lost her arm. Oh, get over here. Oh, what'd he take? Oh, the chip. Dude, he took the chip. I forgot how this movie works. He took his computer dookie chip, dude. Damn. They got a new Tron dropping soon, right? He took the disc, homie. Hey, big W's, dude. Hell yeah, dude. The disc, dude. Give me back my disc. Right? Not as cool. Not as cool. They need Liam Neeson in the next one, dude. With a specific set of digital skills, dude. Be fire, dude. Tron Taken crossover called Trunkin'. It's gonna be sick, dude. I can't wait. Gavin's doing the entire soundtrack for it on airplanes. He's gonna be on airplanes for all the productions. This is cool, dude. Liam Neeson's needs to retire. Dude, we love Liam Neeson's. We absolutely love Liam Neeson's, dude. We love Liam Neeson's. We put an S at the end of his name because of this skit. You can never forget this skit, dude.
That's what I'm on now. That's the, you got the most space for attachments. Anyway, thank you. Feel free to hit me up if you remember that number. I noticed you ain't write that down.
She's not calling.
Damn. That girl was fly, right?
Shy. But did you see that Liam Neeson's movie with them wolves, though?
The one with them big-ass wolves and Liam Neeson's in it?
Liam Neeson's is my
Oh, Liam Neeson straight jacked up them wolves, man.
You them wolves up, man. Shoot, man. Hey, and don't even get me started on that one when they took his daughter.
Straight tookin', starring Liam Neeson.
Man, Liam Neeson's on the phone, right?
I have a certain set of skills.
Man, but Liam
Yo,
Neeson.
don't even try and be rushing around Liam Neeson. He'll take your arm out and fractures it.
Man. And then, you see the second one, though? In the second one, the Russians come after him, and he them all up anyway.
Tookin' 2, starring the incomparable Liam Neeson.
What about Dark Man? No, huh? What about Liam Neeson in some Dark Man? No. What about Dark Man?
When Liam Neeson's face was changing up there.
Homie was straight face changing. Now that's just Liam Neeson's acting right there.
So yeah, that's why I can't help but call him Liam Neeson's because of this skit. Jib funded everything after the pilot. That's true. Yeah. Actually, Reggie Watts does the theme song for them. W beatboxer and looper, Reggie Watts. But Gavin, this is cool as shit, man. I think a lot of it's really, really cool programming. And Key directing horror movies like Bro Please. No. Jordan Peele directs horror movies and writes them as well. But there's a lot of crossover between comedy and horror films. A lot of guys do both. Also, I think Get Out's a really good movie. I like Nope. I enjoyed Us, dude. Both, dude. They do both. All right, and there's some funny skits on Key and Peele. There's some misses, dude. There's definitely some. I like Monster House. All right, you're done. I just try to envision Gavin on the airplane making this.
Just be good, baby, don't you run.
He's just like bumping the old lady next to him. Just peanuts flying everywhere. You can't have peanuts on an airplane anymore, right? Do you have any food allergies? God damn it. No peanuts on the plane, dude. Gavin took his shirt off mid-flight just to get the drop right. The only one you enjoyed was the Keanu one, where they had the cat named Keanu with Method Man in it. Is that just because Method Man was in it and it tugs on your Wu-Tang heartstrings? Probably. Also, Keanu's a pretty funny movie. Yeah. Gavin requested they shut off the engines so he can get the low end right. Hi, odd request here. I'm working on dialing in the low end on this song to sync up with this scene from Thor or Tron, whatever movie this is. Can we shut the engines off and just kind of float? Can we just float for a bit? I really need to dial this in. No, this is cool, Gavin. This is nice. I mean, it's a little busy at times in terms of like the mid-range of the mix. I would try to make sure that the things that are supposed to be in there are cutting through the mix drum-wise. I feel like they get kind of lost in the sauce here. next flight. Yeah, but you did a good job of transitions in here. It sounds good, man. Sound selection's awesome. Like I like the energy throughout. Like it's just little tweaks to the mid-range to make sure that the parts that make us want to dance to it are slapping us in the forehead when they need to. So the right things have to be winning. Tony said, it's always just me on the YouTube chat all alone. I'm sorry, Tony. I don't have a huge YouTube following, man. It'd be like that sometimes. But once I get to 90,000 on YouTube, there'll be about 3 people in there with you, you know? We got to iron out that next flight, but the compactor work, W, dude. I appreciate you sending this through, man. Very cool stuff.
Thank you.
Big W's from Gavin. As per usual. Peter O'Faze, are we even here? I don't think so. In the skips, we got one from Lil Shino. This is Nile Wave with Desert Current. Let's check it out, man. Appreciate the resub, my G. Did a rebranding? Nice. Yeah, man. Vibes, dude.
Yes.
Robert wants more piano. There you go, Rob. How about a little Usher piano for you? Yeah. Yeah. W, dude. W. Yeah, this is very cool here. I like a lot of what's going on here. Old McDonald had a farm. I'm sure I could figure it out, dude. Absolutely. Mary Had a Little Lamb is more my wheelhouse, dude. Right? There it is. Forgot it was not the C. It was the D. There is some high mid resonance in that flute synth that you have around a minute. That became a little ear fatiguing. It's something in that like 1K to 3K range, probably. I would probably just EQ that because we really don't need, it's kind of constant. So I think an EQ is appropriate for that. The snare stack that happens around 2 minutes and 20 seconds. It feels like a different snare. It kind of has like 2 sounds layered. If I had to kind of pinpoint, it might be more than 2. But that stack in itself is kind of missing that like exciting attack that it should have. I feel like that's like a section where it feels like we don't go 4 on the floor there. Or if we do, then maybe that's part of it. I have a question, Kong Jibbah. What you got? What you got, Tony? So yeah, I would try to transient design that to get that to sound a little more exciting when that snare is by itself with no kick underneath it. I think some sonic separation of the melodic elements, you're doing a decent job of that right now. There's just a lot of things that are kind of existing washed in verb across the back end of this production. And that's, although we try to think of reverb as like, okay, that's going to build depth into the mix, going to make it sound like a huge space. What it's actually kind of doing is making it so things never really go away. And if things never really go away in a mix, we never get down to 0, which makes it not have as much depth. So there's a few things I would probably consider doing here to kind of add depth into this mix. Number one, probably backing off of some of that reverb. Using reverb as a way to get sonic separation, right? So putting one sound in a small hall, just barely, one sound in a church verb, just barely, one sound on a plate verb, just barely. That's going to help with sonic separation and building more pockets in your mix. But having things never go away in terms of reverb, that kind of makes things feel like it's just a continuous wall of noise going on in the background. And so another way you could still keep that reverb the way you have it dialed in is put us in an atmosphere, right? I don't know if there is an atmosphere going on with this whole thing. Like, can we get like some desert ambiance in there? You know what I'm saying? Is that a thing? Is that a thing, dude? We got some desert ambiance, right? What's up? What's good with some desert? Desert wind. Did you layer some of this in super quiet in the background? But the idea is we're kind of using that as that wind sound or whatever you decide to use in the background, that ambiance becomes your 0 point. So the reverb tails won't feel like they're happening for so long because we have an environment sitting there. And once it blends into the environment, it all becomes part of that wash in the environment. So desert wind. Also, cheesecake. I don't really fuck with cheesecake. That's not really my jam. I'm gonna be real with you, dude. Is it feedback day? Yes, it is. Vampire Squared. How you living, dude? So yeah, I think you could even use white noise. It doesn't always have to be like a an actual Foley recording of anything in the earth. Living sick? Oh, that's right. The little one's got you the flu, right? I'm sorry to hear it, man. Damn, son. Saul or Terrence on Saturday night? Who you got? Who is that? Is that a fight? Oh, boxing. Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez? That's what you're talking about? This is a rematch, right? These guys already did this fight. They did this before, right? I like Terrence Crawford's style. I'm not like a big boxing guy, but my buddy who's really into boxing is a big Terrence Crawford fan. So I know that it's the first one? I thought they fought before. I'm tripping. I thought they'd fought before. Link versus Doom guy myself. There you go. I guess I'll go Terrence Crawford because that's what my boxing buddy's a big fan of. So I don't watch boxing though. If you want NFL football, like, you know, you want to know who like the sleeper tight end is for fantasy football, I'm your guy. All right. You want to know who's like defense look good in the NFL? I'm your guy. But a little bit of NBA knowledge, but any other sports, no idea what's going on. No clue what's going on. I don't watch fighting or anything like that for the most part. And I'm not hating on it. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. What else we got here? Some sounds don't need as much verb. We talked about that. Yeah, that's pretty much it, right? Some of the sounds are kind of robbing this mix of depth. So that's kind of it right there. You don't like fighting? I don't really like watching boxing, or I like boxing more than MMA. Right? But if it was like, hey, let's watch golfing or boxing, I'm picking boxing. But if it's like any other sport, if it's like I'm taking hockey over boxing, I don't even watch hockey. I'm taking soccer over hockey and boxing, and I don't really watch soccer either, unless it's like World Cup. I'll check that out. But for me, it's like NFL football, and then some NBA, like NBA playoffs, and then like March Madness, and then there's kind of everything else. There's kind of everything else after that. I really don't. I don't keep up with any of the MMA. No, I like MMA less than boxing. I like MMA less than boxing. I don't really want to watch people like wrestle on the ground ever. And it's fine. I get it. Like people get juiced up about those knockouts. It's great. I don't dislike cheesecake. I would never order it. Right? If it was offered to me, right, and that's what we're doing, that's okay. Getting ready for bed. Have a good night, man. I appreciate you, Cat Dog. Thank you very much, man, for pulling up, raiding the stream, helping me get my slow growth on over here. I appreciate you, gang. That's big love. I appreciate you, dog. Yeah, man. Basketball's best to watch according to Wheatsack. There you go, dude. There you go. Yeah, man. Basketball's getting weird though. The NBA is getting fucked up because there's no good. The American players aren't even like in the MVP race ever anymore. Who are the last like 5 MVPs? MVPs, who are they? Wah, wah. Look at the last 5. Not from the US, not from the US, not from the US, not from the US, not from the US. Crazy. We just don't have any Americans winning MVPs anymore. You know what I'm saying? Rey Mysterio or Jeff Hardy? Dude, I have to look those both up. I'm going Rey Mysterio though. That sounds like a cooler one. Wow, Formula Drift is my jam. I do like rally racing. I'll watch like those, like the Swedish rally race, the Sweden rally. That shit is fire, dude. Rally Sweden, dude. I'll fuck with these kind of clips. Like this, I would go watch this. This shit is crazy. Guy's a maniac. Pure insanity, dude. He's fucking up. Jesus. I'd be struggling in a snowmobile. This guy's hitting this with a fucking all-wheel drive supercar. Shit. Oh my goodness. Dude's zooming, dude. Not even close to a supercar. The restrictions are insane. I know, but it's a supercar in relation to like the shit you see on the fucking road. I love this vehicle here, the one he has in this joint.
Oh yeah, this is so awesome.
This car is crazy.
Oh no!
This just in. Action sports icon Travis Pastrana was involved in a base jump mishap today in downtown Fort Lauderdale.
Bro, he fucking 50-50 grinds a Subaru in this. That thing's clean right there. Yeah, the old Audi Quattro, the old one though. I fuck with that, dude. This just looks so fun, dude. I would never drive like this, but it just looks fucking fun. Look at that thing. Sheesh. Got the GoPros rigged up. $50-50 grind the whip. Oh my goodness. What are we doing? Bro, he's hitting these. Turn right, there's the beast trying to work that. Look, there's unknown fella on the little jet ski with a couple of gals. That's unknown fellow right there. That thing just sounds fast. The other guy that was doing these died. Yeah, Ken Block started these. He died in a snowmobile accident. Jesus. These guys are nut jobs. Bro, how do you get into this hobby? The fuck? You need so much extra money. Nice. Daughter did a run? You should do this with a friend, but you go on the roof of the car. Weed sack, that is not safe. You probably did deal with these guys about to do here. In a little bit. I think he jumps over a helicopter.
Well, if it isn't Travis Pastrana.
There's like 150 cameras, dude. Yeah, this is the crazy part right here. Can you talkbox those car noises, dude? I don't think so. Nope. Nope. Jesus. He almost rolled it there. Listen to that thing. Oh yeah, we'll do that for sure, Nate. This shit is insane. He's got a fucking jet right next to you. The whole car is fighting for its life. That is a sick reading though on the inside. Oh my god. Oh fuck, dude, what? I'm dead right there. I'm dead right there. I'm dying right there on that. This is the city does here is crazier. No. No. That's not safe at all. What? Bro, you know he was puckered up for that one. Dude, that could have been catastrophic right there. That's insane work. Look at the drone. The drone's out there working. So who cares if it's safe? Oh, full pucker, dude. No doubt. It's fucking terrifying, dude. Just over the water, just skipped it up. This car is Jesus. That's crazy work. Dude, if he was your getaway driver, I think you're good to go. Crazy work. Yeah, the suspension has to be 30 grand. Easy. Probably more than that. Yeah, there's a... What are we doing? What are we, just donuts with the helicopter? Jesus. Crazy work, dude. The fucking going over the helicopter scared the shit out of me, and that jump before that. Crazy work. So that's insane. That's insane. I would only do that in an RC car. I'm not doing that with a real car. He went nuts, dude. Try with this. What is this, sweet sack? We gotta get back to this line. I've been on a tangent tonight. Apologies. Oh yeah, this slap. This the fucking Drifter song.
Groove dealers.
Oh my god. No thanks, dude. Yeah, these guys are vibing out here. Mile the world leaders, dude. Yeah. Typical Emirates Tuesday. Emirates. How do we say that? How do we say it? Those wheels are as bald as Shaq. After a freak accident with Nair. Shaq's already bald as hell. Emirates. Emirates. We don't actually know, but we like it. But hey. Alright, well, we talked this one through before we spent 10 minutes on that video. Thank you for sending this. Gang, we're gonna move to the next one. Where's it at? Where's my button?
Thank you.
There it is. There it is. I found it. I found you. All right. Up next in the quiz. Who have we got next? Let me produce this. There we go. That's where I'm supposed to be. Bang, homie. That was Shino. Appreciate it, gang. All right. All right, no more skips. No more skips. Focus up, gang. All right, we're closing the queue. Boom. W. W. Queue is closed. Pin that bitch. Bang. Until the end of stream. W. And we'll do it over here for the one person on this side. W. All right. W. Let's check it out. We got up next, Peter 00 Phase. Not here. We got Nate 420. I got the best life I won. Artists growing together. Let's check it out, gang. Yeah, man. I see what we're doing here, Nate. I see you, player. This has a vibe to it for sure. I think we have some. I have some notes here though in terms of things I would want you to pull out of this mix to give it a more kind of a more corrected focus. It feels like Like if this were an image, it feels like it'd be a little bit blurry, right? Kind of think of it that way. I think there's ways we could focus this mix up and have the right things pull forward. We'll talk about that here in a second. My guy Caverns in the building. Caverns says, I ate a chicken in a cave on Earth, which is in the Milky Way, which is a galaxy, which is part of the universe. Well, there it is. We learned nothing today. Thank you for that, Caverns. Well, I guess we learned that you ate a chicken today. So shout out to that chicken for helping you stay alive. Dougie says, nothing better than having a lean meal after eating shit for the whole weekend. Today I had broccoli and some chicken, and this weekend, don't worry about what I ate. Okay, relax. You're welcome. Always glad to teach people. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, Caverns. Look at you, gang. You still streaming over there, Caverns? You still streaming over there? All right, Nate, let's talk about it, man. All right, it feels like we're pushing too much of this, too much of the elements of this mix up to the sound ceiling. All right, especially this synth sounds that we have going on, right? Like if we're mixing to the groove, I think I have mixed to the groove here somewhere. Mixed to the groove way more. All right, the groove of this song is going to be that kick, that bass sound, and whatever claps you have going on, or snares, whatever that is. Okay, those aren't in charge, and those should be in charge. Those three elements should absolutely hold hands together and be the most awesome thing ever. And right now, those feel like they're not holding hands the way they should. Right? It feels like the synth is in charge. I did work really hard on the mix and made sure to separate everything with EQ and sidechain the vocals to everything and the bass to the drums. W, let's make sure we get you on this too over here in the mixing videos. In the mixing videos, if you pop over here in the Discord, mixing videos at the very bottom, if you're not using this right here to get the kick and bass sidechained, you should switch to using this every time. It's a free plugin, and it sounds cleaner than anything else we've ever used, especially if your goal is to get this really loud. Having a cleaner sidechain of your kick with your bass is going to help you have more voltage to be able to get up there. Took like a 4-month break for like no reason. I know the reason, dude. I know the reason. Sidechain is the least of the problems of this mix, for sure, but we want to make sure that he's using the new sauce and getting his ear used to dialing this in. Right? If he's doing sidechaining, let's get him on the ring mod sidechaining early on. I wish someone would have steered me in this direction. What was the reason? Not even I know. You have a girlfriend, dude. The girlfriend was your reason, Caverns. Oh, Caverns, so naive, when will thy learn? Once thine has a partner, thy does no longer stream. No longer streaming. Hey, Neurobeats, appreciate the freaking follow, Neurobeats. Let us know, Neuro.
How you doing?
How you doing? How you living? How you living? Appreciate you pulling up on us. Yeah, that's what's going on there, though, gang. That's what's going on there, though, gang. You got yourself a lady. All right, there's no time. There's no time to stream when you're just listening to love songs, dude. All day. Every single song is a goddamn love song. This is every night in the cave. Pretty much. Chilling, my guy. W, dude. Jibbah, you think there's hope for me in the dating world? Yes, Consonanti. Yes. All you have to do, Consonanti, is stop looking for a lady to be your girlfriend. All right? Look for women to be your friends. Easy. And you say, how do I talk to women? Just if you approach them with the sole goal of becoming their friend, then you get better at speaking to women because you go and do things with a group of girls, dude. You already do that? Great. All right, so then when you're with these group of girls, you can voice to them, hey, I want to try to like get a girl's number tonight. Or I want to like talk to some random strangers tonight and just mix it up. The girls will help you with that, dude. 100%. 100p. You just have to be vocal about it. Be like, this is what I wanted to do. Can we do some of that? Can we try that out? Even if you're nervous, you just got to go for it, dude. Fuck it. All right. I mean, I was blessed back in the day. I have a buddy that's like the most extroverted human being ever. I'm trying to get him on the stream one of these days. And that man could break the ice with anybody, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, if you have friends that are girls and you go to a place with that group of girlfriends, right? It's much easier to talk to girls that are strangers at the bar. Yes. Yes. Think about it from the girl's standpoint, Caverns, right? Like a stranger looking over at you, Caverns, right? And you pull up to the bar with a big group of dudes, right? That's intimidating, right? You got Tony with you, you know, you got Josh in the back who he gets a little drunk fast, and he's always leaning in and trying to insert himself into every conversation. Shit's weird, right? That group's intimidating. Okay? But if you pull up with like 3 or 4 women and they're all having a good time around you, you just look like a decent person. They'll be like, oh, I thought she was your girlfriend. Nope. That's just my buddy. Now you become even less intimidating, right? And now you can just be a human being. That's the thing. We always complicate things with like, oh, feelings. Should I like? When do I make my move? Just be normal. You're fine. Treat him like a human being. Wow, 7 ads. Hey, just go over to YouTube. Right? No ads on YouTube. On YouTube, or I'm pretty sure not on Kick either. So yeah. If I saw you, Big Jibbah, I'd be intimidated. No, you wouldn't, Tony. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. No shot, dude. No shot. We'd be chilling, bro. We'd be in San Isidro at the outlet mall, dude. Catch me at the Nike store, Tony. Out there in San Isidro. I used to work for that weed store that was over there. They made one over there, Urban Leaf in San Isidro. I worked for the one up in Bay Park though. Okay, can do, Jibbah. Honestly, I have one easy peasy, but I'm very picky. I want a woman. Oh, Constantity, now you choosy. We going to Hong Kong, Jibbah. God damn it, I was talking to my barber about Hong Kong today, dude. That is not a club. That's a goddamn brothel, Tony. You guys trying to go to the club? Yeah, we're going to Hong Kong. Nope, that's a brothel. Straight up, dude. Straight up. But a lot of people like going. If you go down to TJ, it's people do it. Whole lot of men go there, for sure. It's the spot down in TJ. Okay, so Nate, it feels like we're pushing this mix too high up to the sound ceiling, robbing it of any real depth. On top of that, the vocal is completely buried underneath the synths. Right? Completely buried under the synths. There's no shot for us to really understand or hear and appreciate your vocal performance, because it's just way too... things are just turned up too high. We need to like have the whole vibe kind of centered around kick, those claps, and the bass, and the lead vocal. Those things all need to be working together to like sound like a completed mix. And then the other shit you bring in is candy on the outside. It's like that doesn't need to be the loudest element. Those synths. That's not driving this song. I want her to have character and a personality. That's it. Is that too much or not? Well, Continuity, just remember, the more character and personality she has, then probably the more swings you'll have to deal with, right? And that's okay. That's all right. If you to be with someone for a long time, you have to really work at it. So just make sure that whoever that person is, you're obsessed with them, right? Because it's not every day is going to be Valentine's Day. There's going to be days where you just can't stand each other. But if you find somebody that you're good at like apologizing with, that's the one, right? That's the one right there. Not the girl that's like, it's fun to hang out with because you guys like to go have fun and party. Like you need someone who's like, down to earth, that you could just like watch, a full fucking entire Netflix series. Yeah, make sure you enjoy a good fight with that person, not just with words. With words. Are we speaking from experience now? Absolutely, man. I've been in a couple long-term relationships, and I'm married now. So yeah, definitely find a producer girlfriend. She's gonna have a lot of people hitting her up. Careful with that. You better find a singer. Find you a singer, some girl who sings EDM. There's probably some on Twitch right now. We got one on Twitch for you right now? Nope. She's not live. Nope. No, maybe next time. It's a rare breed. No, there's some out there though. Transparency and honesty first and foremost. Yes, somewhat. Rotten gnome. Somewhat. All right. Transparency and honesty with things that really matter. You know, if you go to the store, right, and you forgot to get something that she told you to forget, be like, oh, they were sold out. You'll learn to maneuver and do those things. We're still on the notes. God damn it, unknown fella. All right. I would say split this bass, Nate. And then I'd say sidetracking tonight. Are we? Of course, dude. What do you think this is? A focused mix feedback? Absolutely not. It feels like we're using a spreader on the entire mix. I don't know if that's what's happening, but it feels like we're like missing some information up the middle of the mix sometimes. Especially on the vocal. The vocal doesn't feel like it's centered. The vocal feels like it's out here, like just barely pushed out left and right. So if we're doing that, I wouldn't do that. If you want to spread like just the melodic mix, that's okay. I would keep your drums and your like lead vocal up the middle. The bass finally feels like there's some low end going on. Around like the 1 minute 40 second mark. It feels like there's not much going on in the sub range before that. And then from what I did hear of the vocals, I think there's some sections where you get a little bit ahead of the beat. So definitely I would just say nudge some of those. If you think it might be early, just nudge it to the right, certain phrases. You have a clap on the and beat that could use a little more attack. So it's that the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I call that the and beat. We could definitely just transient design that a little more and get a little bit more excitement out of that particular clap sound. Nothing crazy, but yeah, we talked about mix the groove way more. And then last night, I could feel your limiter or multiple limiters working too hard on the stereo bus or the master. So we got to kind of dial this in a way that the groove is really focused and everything else is kind of built around those central elements of the groove, which again is kick, bass, that clap on the and then it's going to be your lead vocal after that. The melody is hitting -3 dB and the bass is hitting +3 dB before mastering with MSED and distortion. The kick is fully peaking. It's just the mastering plugins a lot of compressor for that distortion to come in clean. The lead doesn't bury the vocals because it only comes in 3 times, meant to be loud with the vocals as a lead. The rest is bass and drum with 2 other lower synths for more atmosphere, but they're not louder than the vocals. I didn't use a spreader. Yeah, but I mean, just listen to it, man. The -3 dB bass hitting plus that, none of that matters to me. It's just how the finished product sounds, right? It just sounds crowded and busy through the middle of the mix, and we're not really able to hear the elements that we would connect with as a listener, which would be your voice, right? Your voice and like the main groove of the track. So that's why I'm saying that is like we can just pull a little more of that out mix wise, because it's just really loud in the mid range. And I think you're probably thinning out your vocal a little too much to get that like to cut through, but it's because you have so much going on. Like one has to win at all these at every frequency range, and right now just that synth is in charge. So that's where I'd probably start working right there is just focusing on what is the part that makes people want to dance to this shit, and make sure those are in charge of the mix, and those other sounds are there to support those. So if we have to sidechain kicks through the melodic elements to maintain that groove, that's totally fine. That's totally fine, right? So I'm not saying what you're doing here is wrong, right? I'm just saying that the way to make it more palatable for someone hearing it for the first time is to pull the certain things forward that we can connect with more. People aren't going to connect with the synth sound as often as they're going to connect with a vocal or clean drums that cut through the mix. That's all I mean by that, right? So that's all I was hearing, man. And I appreciate you sending this through, my guy. Appreciate you, Nate.
Thank you.
Absolutely, man. Hey, you guys be nice. How dare you? Come on, gang. Come on, gang. All right, up next, we have, who's in the skips? Skips or pause. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. No, it's all love, man. We got love for Nate for sure. Nate's a streamer as well. He's got a pop-in YouTube channel for sure. Definitely go check Nate's stuff out, man. And I like that Nate's he's branching out, doing something different. Crash out of the century? Where, Caverns? Man, you guys your generation uses the word crash out way too fucking much. Way too fucking much. Right? Like, we can't be cordial unless we agree. That's ridiculous. We can agree to disagree, Caverns. All right? Honestly, yeah, we do. Yeah, ain't no, I don't crash out, man. I don't give a fuck. I'll just ban people. That comment does nothing but antagonize things, though. Oh, the crash out comment? Yeah. Lose his marbles more. Yeah. Hey, you're starting to lose your marbles, gang. What's going on with your marbles, sir? One of those, you know what I mean? Fire, dude. All right, up next we got Unknown Fella with KYOT, an unknown DMC score demo. Let's check it out, dude. Who's Kyot? Who's Kyot? Oh, gotcha. Hey, Doug, if you don't tag everybody, I'm just assuming. What's up, dude, on the YouTube? Who's Kyot? Yeah, Kyot. Okay, got you. Jibbah, do you ever listen to ASMR? Just those girls breathing? No. No, I guess. Yeah, I would enjoy just watching someone breathe, dude. Where's the like mic scratching? Fuck no, dude. Not into that. Isn't that all ASMR is? I was busy for a few days. How are you doing? Hey, I'm doing well, D. Good to see you, man. I appreciate you pulling up, man. Nobody mentioned girls breathing. Hey, that's what I assume most of them are, dude. I'm sorry. Just yeah. Make sure to donate to the stream. Nate says exactly. Agree to disagree. We also have different music tastes. I had to share for your opinion on the style more than the mix. Got you. Like Song says, I got my own thing going on. Not everyone has to like it, but it's objectively good and clean, so no point in arguing. Let music be experimental and different. Fair enough, Nate. Fair enough, man. Like I say, like I'm not saying you're wrong in doing what you're doing. I just for me, if I was mixing it, there was things that I would still try to pull that vibe out while getting it to have getting it to have some more depth in the mix. That's all. While still getting that vibe in it. I just had an intense standoff with the spider with that song in the background. It was peak. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Spiders like to fight, dude. And there's a fucking... This sounded like we were fighting a boss right here, dude. A little bit. So I'm not hearing too much on this, man. It has a pretty decent, like, you know, sound selection throughout. I think that like first wide sort of snare that we have, I don't know if it's a clap, like it's like a wooden clap snare. I would probably just layer it with some kind of mono perk sound through up the middle. And then it's just a snare. Yeah, it just feels a little wide. So I'd layer it with like a pretty transparent snare up the middle as well, so that we still have that width, and then just something to hold the middle of the mix. It feels like there's nothing in the middle there on that smack. And then the final snare, I'd probably bring that up in volume a little more, because it feels like it's going to get like really exciting here and kind of make us blink. You tell me that snare happening right there is the same as this? There's no way those are the same sound. No shot. I don't feel like we're not having the same conversation here. Play the video, Jib, and I'll put things in context. Okay. Crazy Duck Lady, what's good? On the Rumble side. The fuck are you fighting in this game? Jesus. Thing's terrifying. Hey, good to see you as well, Crazy Duck Lady on the Rambo side. My goodness, dude. That game's scary as shit. That's all I got for you though, man. I don't have much. This has a decent amount of polish to it. I like the sound selection. It's just a little bit of snare stuff, but I feel you, man, with the metallic shit. It's got to be in there. I'm not mad at that. It makes sense. It makes sense. It's good stuff, dude. Unknown fella. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
All right, up next then, Consonity. Honeywell featuring Joe Allen Simpson, but it's played in an empty Walmart. You motherfucker. Did you just take the song and put it in an empty Walmart reverb? You took the Big Jibbah release? Everything's so far away. Bro, is this a Walmart in like a windstorm? What's going on in the background of this? Oh, he committed all the way to it. It's played in an empty Walmart at 2:37 p.m. with moderate traffic outside. I expect this from Gavin, but not from you, Constantity. Yeah, let's compare the mixes. What do you think? That's his mix versus the original. Let's see, where's the original? It's somewhere in here. It's somewhere in here. Is it even still here? Here it is. Jingle with the Robins. Just the vocals here, right? And it's a sweet, you know, pulled forward. Makes sense where those are sitting, and then there's this. W, dude. The far away Jibbah mix right there. God damn it. Constantity with a commitment to the bit. Stuck around for it too. How dare you. Appreciate you, gang. You had a real one, or this is what you worked on? This is what you've been working on all week. Just adding a ton of reverb and some car sound effects to one of my songs. Hell yeah, gang. I like it. I like it. I mean, I wouldn't listen to it that way, but I like it. Hopefully I can actually be in a Costco and they actually play that shit. No real one. I have not been producing. It's all good, dude. Shit happens. It ebbs and flows. It ebbs and flows. Hiccups with the auto-tune. Ooh, that'd be fire. That'd be fire. The inspiration for that was this right here. Okay, let me see. Let me see what inspired you. Is it the people with the songs in the bathroom, those videos? Ah, okay. See, this works better though because there's probably no drums, right? Traffic outside is like right next to you. It's a vibe, dude. Yeah, dude. Empty Toys R Us is weird liminal spaces, dude. Creeps me out a little bit. I'd bleed out in that store to that song. Hell yeah, dude. Don't revive me. Let me go. I love this song. Delilah. Hell yeah, dude. Big W, that's a fire emoji right there. Alright, Weed Sack with Black Magico. Monster Jibbah, what's up, dude? I forget the giraffe's name. Oh, the Toys R Us giraffe? Mixed 40% of the project and ran out of RAM and CPU. This is how it sounds so far. We gotta buy more RAM to get this done. Hey, MKB, appreciate the follow. Let us know
how you doing.
How you doing? Unfortunately, we had to close the queue for tonight, but I will be back tomorrow night. So if you join that Discord like you're looking to do right there, you'll be able to get in when we get started about 2.5 hours before this time, before I close the queue. Let's check this out, man. Let's see what's going on with your computer. New CPU too. No orchestral again? Oh shit, you actually did cut it off. All right, I got a couple notes here. Supersized Jibbah. May we play this at the end of the Q real talk situation? Well, yeah, depending on what time that is. How long is that video? What is it? Weed sack. I don't have much for you here, man. It's a cool idea so far. I think sonic separation is an important one. We've talked about that before on your orchestral tracks, just having different analog emulating plugins and then different reverbs in different environments for the different sounds. 40 minutes. No shot I'm watching a 40-minute video on stream. No shot. Dramatic and Renaissance. Haven't mixed all the instruments, so yeah, okay, yeah. The main string feels a little too close to us. I think it doesn't feel like it's part of like the orchestra, if you will. It just feels like it's kind of untreated and just right in our face there. So I think that could be laid back and pushed back a little more. And then again, I think the low end on the orchestral toms, I'm probably using some kind of like Waves R bass or that Bark of Dog plugin to get more low end resonance out of there. To just kind of feel it a little more. It just feels like we're not hitting down. You're leaving some weight on the table here by not having those feel a little more important in the low end. So that's all I got for you though, man. It's a cool idea so far. It's got that tension. You're good at building that. You're really good at these. So definitely keep working on this one, man. I hope we can get your computer upgraded enough to get this thing fully bounced out, my G. I appreciate you, Wheat Sack. Thank you for sending this through.
Thank you.
Is it the video you sent me about what the streaming services are doing with AI and ruining everybody's shit? All the fake stuff happening on streaming services? Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty familiar with some of that, not from the video you sent, but like from other people I've watched in the past. Yeah, it's fucked, dude. Tony, go for it. What you got? Not the fakes, but like the people that are boosting the numbers, like the record labels boosting the numbers for artists that they want to be on the top playlists, and even their view counts are being boosted. It's like view botting on streaming services. I think Twitch alone lost like 40% of its viewers because they cracked down on view bots. That's pretty crazy. I haven't seen a change in my low ass numbers, so that's good. So that's pretty good. It's way worse. Oh, dude. Yeah, I don't even know if I want to know. Is Drizzy here? I haven't seen Drizzy all day. Oh, Drizzy's been here just lurking. I see you, player. Lunar Abyss demo. Let's check it out, gang. Just humor me. Yeah, we'll see if we have time. We'll check it out. Drizzy and Sudoki.
Damn, Drizzy's going on.
Gotcha, Drizzy.
Crash out, better later. Talk tough, ain't thought of fake. That shit top, yeah, been a top cap. I'ma play the bitch like Beto. She on my neck, call her Esmeralda Manson. Hop and left, head to shore, some magic. I'm bleeding out, now it's up in a casket. You're the reason why I feel pain so. You're my ex-bitch, now I feel low. Come around with problems, I know. Pain in your soul won't mend up. Anxiety, crush yourself. Off decisions you make, go. Ready, set, go. I ain't finna stop till I'm at the top. She ain't one like she want new shit now. No wonder her ego be boosting now. Let the nigga she up at and bullshit. If you let me know. You got problems, can't let them go. You got problems, can't let them go.
It's bad timing, yeah. I'm on my way to the top. Please, I won't stop grinding. Everyone doubted I'm going far. My been unclouded. Reach for the stars. We are the master of time. We turn the seconds
seconds to hours. Money has been on my mind every second to hour. You was a hit, it's a sour. Eating her up by the hour. Nothing on me, I just tower. He's running from me, he just coward. Everything that I do, I go all in. Can't trick over my shoe, I can't fall in. You can't trick me to thinking you put in all in. I'm putting it all in. I'm flipping and turning these racks. I've been and I'm balling. The money keep calling, yeah. She seeing me making them racks. I'm watching her crawling, yeah.
You're my ex-bitch, now I feel down. Come around with problems, I know. Pain in your soul won't mend up. Anxiety, you crush your soul. Off decisions you made, go. Ready, set, go. I ain't finna stop till I'm at the top. She ain't one left, she want new shit now. No wonder her ego be boosting now. Like the nigga, she up at them bougie. If you know me, let me know. You got problems, can't let them go. You got problems, can't let them go. Oh.
Yeah, man. All right, I see what we're doing here, Drizzy. Very cool stuff, man. Tony says, how do I put myself out there? Been slacking. I don't promote. I got no social media for my artist page. Low key, I think it might be because I'm nervous, even though my music gets a lot of good feedback. Yeah, at the end of the day, I think we get too obsessed. As artists, we get obsessed with outcomes, right? We get obsessed with outcomes. We say, hey, if I post this, then people find my song. Maybe this post will go viral and then people will discover my music, right? But if you really want to build something, you can't worry at all about outcomes, both in making music and in making content for the music. But I think a strategy for you should be making content about your music and for your music. So when, like, the one thing I hate, Tony, is when someone's like, oh, the song's coming out in 3 days, and there's like a snippet of it playing in the background. That's a fucking waste of time. Don't do that. Have the song released on all platforms and then do content for it. Then, you know, when the song's out, that's when you start putting shit out for it. So that people, if they discover you for the first time, they can go save your song on wherever they need to go save it. Have the links like ready for them. Shit like that. But beyond that, like they need visuals. We need to be able to put a face to the music. So even it doesn't have to be the best video, bro. You have a phone, shoot a selfie version video, snippets of the video on your phone. You can get it. DaVinci Resolve is free if you have a computer to edit the video from your phone, get it right. You know, you can even edit on your phone, but doing shit like that is important. People want to be able to see who they're listening to. Hey, Zibalba 59, probably said that wrong. How you living? Appreciate you coming through. Thank you for the follow, and let us know
how you doing.
What if you want to just do music for yourself? Then just make music for yourself. But Tony's question was about how do I put myself out there? So I was going after that. But if you make music for yourself, it's because you enjoy the journey of making music, and you still have to lean in on that. You still have to lean in on the journey of making the songs, and that has to be fun for you. I'm getting more into that with making music here live on stream. I'm showcasing my creative process, and like it's kind of making it collaborative with anyone who's in here, you know, shooting the shit with me while I'm making stuff. That's fun for me. I don't even care if I release that song at that point, because I already kind of had a shared experience making music. It reminds me of when I started making beats. I'd be at the homie's house and there'd be like a party going on. I'd just be in the basement making beats on a keyboard, people come down and hanging out. And that's fun, right? So it's when it comes to like releasing content, you got to think of it as like stacking up bricks. Every time I do a stream, I'm stacking a brick. I might get a couple follows. I might get a couple people that find out who I am from a stream. That's stacking a brick, right? And then if I do some content from the stream, then I made another brick for that house. I just keep building the house up, So that's what you have to start doing. You have to start just releasing things and not worrying about the outcome. Don't worry if it went viral. Don't worry if no one saw it. Just have it out there in the world, and then do it again, and then do it again, and then do it again. Just keep doing it, and you'll get more comfortable with it. And it doesn't even have to be the best shit. Like just it has to exist. It just has to be. Not everyone gets in the basement. That's right. That's very true, Crazy Duck Lady. Only a select few would be able to get down there. Can't ruin the vibes, right? You got to be able to spit some bars. Hey, Fever. Appreciate the follow, Fever. Let us know, Fever.
How you doing?
How you doing? Rate my track. I had to use AI vocals on this particular track because the singers are unreliable time-wise. If you join the Discord and send it in tomorrow when we go live, when the queue's open, I will definitely listen to that track. Zibalba.
Big Jibbah.
Hey, Aura Maybe. Gifting a sub? What are we doing, gang? Appreciate you, Aura Maybe. What's up, homie? What's good with you? How you living? And then Unknown Fella said, elaborate more on that, please. Why can't I tease the snippet to get attention? Because you're not a normal consumer. If you're a musician, you're a musician, right? You're a producer. You're obsessed with music. You're not a normal, person when it comes to listening and experiencing people's music. So if you personally see some DJ or some producer who's like, yo, I got this snippet, this song's coming out in 3 days, you'd be like, I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna check that out. Right? That's not normal though. Most people are too busy with a whole bunch of other shit going on in their life. Everybody's living their own movie, right? Everyone's living in their own dream. They just need to be able to click that shit, have access to it, save it, and have it be part of their playlists, right? Have it be in their library. They don't want to have to come back and read through think, oh, who was that artist I fucking saw on Instagram a week ago that had a cool sounding background song? We don't know. Right? So have that shit available when you do the promotion. But Drizzy. Makes sense, sort of. I mean, that's not from me. That's from a music marketing guru guy that has helped a lot of people get way bigger on social media with their music. You're just not going to see big numbers from there from doing pre-release unless you already have a massive following, right? We're talking about from being at the ground, not having a huge following, but people are discovering you. I helped Jib get bigger. Yeah. Gavin puts me into a deep depression and I eat a pint of ice cream after every stream. Yeah, but if you have a huge following of 100,000 people on some social media site, sure. Then tease a release because 100,000 people give a fuck about what you're doing already. Right? That makes sense there. Right? But when we're on the independent level, I don't see the point. I think just wait till it's out and then start doing your promo for it. But Drizzy, this is a cool song. I think yes, go ahead, or maybe you can throw one in the skips. I think the vocal saturation we're doing, especially on the first verse, is too much. I would be doing that in parallel. I would do all this vocal saturation in parallel. The second vocal that comes in, I don't know if that's the second verse, so much nicer the way that's mixed and where that's at. Well, you had a link for us, right, Gavin? Am I tripping? I'm going to run this link here. You're not getting away from this sidetrack. You're not getting away from this sidetrack, dude. Let me finish this real quick. So I think leaning that first verse closer to the how it is sonically in the second verse, the second vocal that comes in, would make a lot more sense for this mix. Hey, Crazy Duck Lady, appreciate you pulling up on us on the Rumble side. Have a wonderful night. So yeah, I think I would try to steer it in that direction sonically. The beat needs more control on the low end. I'd be splitting this beat into two parts, like a 150 and down and a 150 and up. I'm using a limiter on the low end here to try to control the sub bass, and then I'm layering in a mono kick and mono clap sound to give this mix more depth. And I'm sidechaining this mono kick through the low end version of this beat. This beat could stand up way more and have way more kind of a 3D vibe and feel to it with more textures in there. But it's just not in the original 2-track. So I'd be doing some surgery on this for sure. But I'm not mad at where the vocals are sitting. They probably can be louder in the mix. I'd probably, whatever you're doing, once you get everything to feel more like that second vocal, probably putting a limiter of some sort on that vocal to just kind of pull that up a little bit and just make it a little bit louder. Not really slamming it with that limiter, just barely touching it. We kind of marry all those vocals as well. Make things kind of feel like they're all happening at the same space. Split the bass, split the beat, split the yoke, split the cheeks. God damn it. Why do I read those? But hey, I appreciate you, Drizzy.
Thank you.
Walked right into that one. I'm walking into this one too. This is Gavin with the yoke.
A little hard-boiled egg on some noodle. What is that? Don't do that. Don't. You're gonna pop it. You're gonna fucking.
Yep, that's Gavin. This is Gavin on the fucking. This is Gavin on the bus. This guy has 7 kids. Oh, Jesus Christ. Who's letting him do that? Now I don't want to be here anymore. Or maybe you liked it, dude. Jibbah, you the man, Tony. You the man, Tony. All right, we got the skip right here from Aura Maybe, and then we're over to Tony. Don't go to brunch at his crib. Fuck no, dude. Those eggs better be hard-boiled. Hard-boiled, dude. None of that soft-boiled shit. W's in the chat for my boy Jibbah. W's for Tony, dude. Still working on the mix. Having issues figuring out how to make the shit, how to make the cleans sit in the mix. Got you. All right. My goodness, English. Struggling tonight. Apologies. Hey, appreciate you, Drizzy boy. Boom. Blessings in Disguise, rough mix. Let's check it out. Or maybe.
Look in the darkness.
Yeah, man. Or maybe a different vibe here mix wise. We put a focus on getting a lead vocal to cut through the mix. I see what we're doing here. All right. I think you're on the right path here. Just I'd make a few tweaks, but I like where your head is at in terms of making sure that we can really hear your vocal. I feel like this is the clearest I've been able to hear a vocal from you in a mix in terms of its relationship to the guitars and all that. So, I think my main things here are that the drums feel overcompressed and are lacking life in the mid-range, right? It just feels like there's a lot going on drum-wise. The programming's nice, but it doesn't feel like it's got a heavy enough weight in the mix for those drums. They should really be like right up there. It should feel like your vocals like happening within the drum kit, right? And it feels like your vocals happening out here, and the drums are like back here with no low end at all. So that's kind of weird. Like, where's the low end on the kick? I just don't hear any of it. It just feels like someone's smacking a desk, right? That's what we got going on there with that kick sound. I thought it was just me. Nah, dude. It's far back. I wish I remembered the name of that. Who's that Russian guy that Unknown Fellas sent in? That does like a song with Tech 9. The mixes are insane. His videos are insane. I forget his name. If Unknown Fellow was here, he'd know exactly who it is. The guy's tattooed from like here all the way through. He's just all tattoos. You sent in like one of his songs. The videos are really cool. A lot of CGI. You said he's a Russian dude who does like rock mixes mixed in with like bends genres. He'll like rap and then do like a rock song. Yes, you have, dude. Okay, Tames. I've never sent something like that. You sent me 2 songs of that guy. They're music videos. He has one song with Tech 9. He has another song with whoever that big country music guy is. I forgot his name, dude. I forgot his name. Yeah, he's like Russian American. Yeah. He's like completely tatted up. He has a song with Tech 9. This is the Falling in Reverse. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, I thought you said he was Russian. I don't know. I thought you told me that. Yeah, Watch the World Burn. Tech 9 and Alex Terrible. There it is. Okay, yeah. So the drums, when they get to the rock sections on this, where's the actual rock section?
Everybody with
I would start cross-reference mixing with something like this. Or maybe listening to where their guitars are in relationship to the kick, how much weight the kick has, how much weight the snare has, where the vocal sits in relationship to kick, snare. Start cross-referencing like the rock sections of these kind of mixes. They spend a lot of money on these fucking mixes.
Buddy, always winning, never kidding. When I die, I'm taking everybody with me. You're never gonna get me because you never see it simple. Yeah, my motherfucking God, you're like gone. I'm a time bomb. I'm a wrong, it's my fault. I'm killing syllables of the letter of Philip. I'm a lyrical, typical super villain. I'm venomous and I'm never gonna stop until they put me on top of the list. I can't control the monster any longer that's inside. The pain and sorrow left us solo. No tomorrows are to swallow. Death is calling, so I'm crawling. Tightrope walking, now I'm falling down like missiles falling from the sky.
It's a great balance about in terms of how much music video production is even more for sure, but it's a great balance in terms of where their drums are in relationship to his vocal and where the guitars are sitting. It's just that sound is kind of like where I think you can take some of your productions, and it's definitely like worth pulling that kind of stuff into your session and just seeing like, you know, where's their stuff at in relationship to yours, and kind of leaning in that direction, getting that separation. I mean, they're also tuning up that snare so it sounds like a Cadillac door shutting, right? More than like something that rings through. Yeah, vocals are a good volume. It's just more aggressive on, especially drums. Attack on drums and having them have a little more weight in the mix. Play the breakdown.
The voices in my head.
Crazy. But the other thing about that is that they're not pushing that mix to be the loudest thing in the world. Drums are very present in that, but they're not pushing that mix to be super, super, super loud. It's loud because of the elements, but it's not like in terms of luffs, it's probably not the loudest thing in the world. But yeah, I like my loud mixes, but I mean, I think you're sacrificing some of the depth and the excitement you can really get out of the drops if you're pushing things to be too loud all the time. That's all. There's stuff you can gain from having a little bit more dynamics. Yeah, lead vocals good and loud, like what that is in relation to the guitars. I would consider bringing the guitars closer in. Like, I feel like they're way out here, and I'd rather have them in like maybe 20% and see how that feels. Like, there's almost too much of a hole now for the lead vocal. So the guitars feel like they're a little separated. Keep them separated. The vocal has to sit inside the drum mix here. Drums aren't loud enough or dynamic enough to really poke through. It feels exciting as they should. Where's the low end on that kick? So we went over all that. So cross-reference mixing, or maybe once you get yourself to a good spot, having something to hold on to on the side of the pool will help you from drowning in the mix and swimming in circles, because we want you to get there. Because I know you can. I like it, man. Appreciate you, gang. Thank you very much for the gifted sub as well.
Thank you.
Hey, your mom 9283. Let us know
how you doing.
How you doing, gang? Appreciate you pulling up. All I got to do is get it right by tomorrow. There it is, man. You already know. You know the game. You know the game. Oh, Jesus, Gavin. Gavin loves the fat guys. Always has the fat guys in his feed. I'm all right, you? We're doing well. We're getting through the end of this line here. If you had music you wanted to share with us, I'll be back doing this tomorrow. If you pull up on us like 3 hours earlier, you'll be able to get involved in the line for sure. OVO Tony on the YouTube side. This is Tony EST. This is it Chanel V2? Probably, yep. Chanel V2. Let's check it out. You said it's in Spanish? No worries, G. I took Spanish in high school up to Spanish 3. I cheated on all the tests. But that's okay. I had a homegirl who spoke fluent Spanish, and they didn't know that. So I used to copy off her shit. I follow because I like the way you explain in detail about the mastering of a song. Hey, appreciate that. Querotao was good. I always seem to be super late. Hey, you know what? I don't have a schedule that works for most. But it's because of the 2-year-old that I stream it this time. So it's really her fault, gang. All right? Once she gets better with the late night routine, I maybe start earlier. And things will make more sense. But for now, this is what it is. Let's check it out. This is Tony EST on the YouTube side. Shout out to Tony holding it down for the YouTube. We don't have enough people over there. If you guys have a YouTube, jump over to the YouTube. hit a button on there. That helps us out. You right, Vampire?
No la tratan bien. Se cansó de juegos, yeah, y también del ex. Ella pues sola, no ocupa de él. No le mientas nunca, porque nunca sabes qué. Ella es una diabla como si fuera medusa. A veces a mí me habla pero siento que me usa. Una nena cara, ella sabe lo que busca. Bonita, flaquita, güerita, así como me gusta. Leile, estilo diferente de vida. No sabe lo que es real porque nunca la cuidan. Baby, mira, ese bobo no te quiere para nada. Yo estoy leal y eso que no somos nada. Todo lo que quieras te lo compro inmediato. Gucci, Prada y Balenciaga. Nos vamos a Nueva York en un jet. Pide lo que quieras, no lo tuve, tú ya sabes que es un yes. Baby, yo te prendo una vela y te rezo como si fuera Santa, yes. Yeah, no te preocupes por nada. Esta noche yo te canto balas. Un shopping spree en la tienda Chanel. Compro la bolsa que no te dio él. Te bajo la luna, estrellas también. Nada de juegos como el San Andrés. Ponte ready que llego en 3. Yeah, no la tratan bien. Se cansó de juegos, yeah, y también del ex. Ella pues sola, no ocupa de él. No le mientas nunca, porque nunca sabes qué. Yeah, nena, yo te siento diferente. Baby, dime cómo tú te sientes. Esta noche escucho lo que cuentes. Ella sabe que siempre estoy al pendiente de ella. Ella es una estrella. Ella está bien bella, blanquita como una Barbie. No es cualquiera, no. 11:11 el reloj. Dime si me desea como te deseo yo. O si tú sigues pensando en él. Baby, te juro yo no sé qué hacer. Dime, bebé, lo que tengo que hacer. Ayer miré tu llamada en el cel. Te juro yo te escuché con él. Pero me dices que no. Si no lo veo, yo te creo. Mira cómo tú me tienes. Si no lo veo, yo te creo. Mira cómo tú me tienes. Si no lo veo, yo te creo. Mira cómo tú me tienes. Si no lo veo, yo te creo. Mira cómo tú me tienes. Si quieres su ex, si aguanta los juegos, yeah, y también su ex. Nunca puede sola, así culpa de él. Y si tú le mientes, yeah, siempre va a volver. Yeah, no la tratan bien. Se cansó de juegos, yeah, y también del ex. Ella pues sola, no ocupa de él. No le mientas nunca, porque nunca sabes qué.
Very good, Tony. I like this flow, dude. You know, I think I'd want a little more song structure, like have a section where even if I'm not speaking the language, I'd be able to be like, oh, that's the hook, right? I think that's kind of lacking in this on first listen. Just something sonically that lets us know that's definitely the hook part. Maybe the beat changes if you just want to keep one vocal for your hook, or you do a single vocal in the middle and 2 unison stacks on the outside just for the hook parts. Just to give us a little more song structure. Listeners like song structure. They don't know that they like it, but they definitely do. So giving us something sonically to separate things is really a good way to go about it. Hey, Carotile, you trying to get your 6-year-old into music? W. You know what we've been doing with our 2-year-old is NPR Tiny Desk concerts on YouTube. That's one of my favorite ways to get them into music, because they get to see the people like making the music in front of you. And there's some really, really good ones there. And you know, there's all kinds of styles of music as well on there. I showed him baby metal, he just laughed. Yeah. You can't force them to like exactly the genres that you're into, right? You just have to see if they like anything. I think you just keep testing shit out. Just play all kinds of stuff and see what resonates with them at the time. Because I'm sure the shit I liked when I was 6 years old was not the shit I liked when I was 12. It was not the shit I liked when I was 18, and not the shit I like now. So it just keeps moving. It just keeps on moving. I think the main things I'm hearing here, Tony, make sure you can see this on YouTube. You can. High harmonics on lead vocal, right? It feels like we could really use a lot more harmonics on your vocal. We just need to wake up the mid range. I'd be using like the Fresh Air plugin is excellent for this. It just feels like there's some kind of deadness to the mix there, and no texture. There should be like a shine up there, and it's just not quite there yet. So that's an easy fix, and something that you can dial in for free with that Fresh Air plugin. This one's just for you on future songs. I'm not saying on this one, but let's get you to do more with your facial expressions and getting your lips out of the way. That's why I say smile more when you rap. Also applies when you sing. But if you have a lot of like phrases here where you're kind of chopping things up, and just remember that your instrument is being covered up sometimes by your lips, and showing more teeth is going to make things more separated a little more and make it more intelligible, and it's gonna help you enunciate a little more. You'll still get your kind of tone that you want. You'll still get your textures that you want. You'll still get your kind of swag and vibe that you want. But it's just going to have a little bit more cleanliness and going to sound a little more professional if you're exaggerating more of the mouth movements and putting an emphasis on showing some teeth. The beat mix is in pretty good shape. That's great. Love that. The lead vocal feels a little overcompressed on the beginning of phrases. I think there's a little less kind of dynamics at the front end, and that kind of bugs me on that vocal mix. I think I would just try to open things up a little more. And a big part of that is, like, I think we went over it before, where I would have you go watch that Lou Diaz video in the mixing video section of the Discord about going into multi-band compression before we go into a single band compressor, before we go and do whatever else we're going to do with the chain, just to get a good sounding vocal that has control before we try to push it and get it louder. Otherwise we start to kind of thin things out too much and then run into these weird issues where it feels like it's really squishing the shit out of the sibilant range. And that's not the most natural sounding vocal that you could have. So it's all there though, man. I like your flow. I like your tone. You're good with timing as well. So keep going, Tony. Release some fucking music. Do some visuals. You live in a beautiful area of the world, so you can go shoot videos in San Diego, in Mexico, right? There's a lot of different places, bro. You're right there, man. You're 15 minutes away from some of the most beautiful views in North America. So get on it, dude. There's some cool shit you can do there. So appreciate you, gang. Thank you, Tony, for sending this through.
Thank you.
Hey, Angel 3VA. How you living, Angel? Good to see you. Good to see you. I used to b-boy badly, and wife did ballet, so he's got the genes. Oh, nice. 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 Vampire says, my daughter likes reggaeton and Disney for some reason. Have they ever done a crossover? Like the new Lilo and Stitch. Get Experiment 626. Nice. Yeah, getting the kids into some music, man, is fun. Super fun. My 2-year-old likes Snow Allegra right now. I'm not the biggest Snow Allegra fan, but there's like a couple videos that she just loves watching from Snow Allegra. She has a cool voice, but it's kind of like just, I don't know, it's kind of like generic R&B to me. She's very good at it. It's polished, but it's a little bit There's a bit in the Lilo and Stitch film where the lead is singing a song with ukulele. It's astonishing. So amazing. Yeah. I know. We just watched the live action Lilo and Stitch today. Right? It's a banger. They left out some parts of the cartoon, but that's okay. I'd never seen Lilo and Stitch. I just started watching all that shit with the little one now. So I just recently saw the cartoon, and now I saw the live action one. And I said to myself, I know nothing about music. All you need is a ukulele and a voice. Shit, all you need is a voice. right? You can just beatbox that shit. Doom, 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 doom. All these cuties submitting. I might hop in the stream for real. Look at Hype. Hype's hyped about it. Hype is hyped about it. Somewhere over the rainbow. Bach did it with just a... Did it with just a cello? For real? He was on the cello like that? That's wild. It's not the same, though. No, it's definitely not the same, though. You have to be like 600 pounds and from Hawaii to really get there. All right, When You Dream 2 from Dougie Jones. I've been trying new styles, so it's pretty rough and shit, but excited for the feedback. Okay, word. Let's take a looky loo. We're gonna download it for our 1997-1998 Windows visualizer. This is Douglas Jones, aka Dougie Jones, best wide receiver on Twitch. Check it out. Oh, let's talk about it, Dougie. This is cool, man. A little more of the thing. So that transition there is one that's weird for me. So she's like we have a mono sounding vocal there, and then all of a sudden it gets super wide. Like, when you dream, daydream of me. How come the vocalist was right here? And then all of a sudden she's like, she's out here. with nothing else in the middle anymore. That was kind of weird. That kind of took me out of it for a second there. So I think once you kind of center that lead vocal, like there's gotta be something in there. I don't mind if we're using a spreader and doing that in parallel, but we have to probably keep a mono feeling vocal up the middle on that next section, and then you can dial in the width in parallel on that joint. So that's one for me there, especially that transition there. The clap / snare sound, whatever that is, it has very minimal attack to it. It probably feels intentional, I think. But I would just try to dial that up a little bit more. We don't need it to be like a rhythm to style smack to it, but just have a little bit. It's like that's a big part of what people are going to dance to. Get a little more transient design going on there. We talked about that one vocal that feels a little too wide. It's a nice mix on the kick. But I might make the bass stand up a little more in the mix. The bass feels like it's like there's just like a sub bass. I feel like there's not like much information above that. So I probably would try to do some kind of sort of a clean buzz sort of harmonic distortion. That's just on like the 150 hertz and up version. And maybe widen it out. I don't know, just make it feel like it has a tone that carries through the entire mix, so that if I play this like on my cell phone, I can hear that there's a bass there. It's going to trick my ear into noticing that. I feel like that just doesn't exist here. I've been having trouble with the bass. I'll spend some more time on it. Yeah, I think it's just about making it occupy more of the mix, right? I think what you're doing with it down low is fine, but we'll notice it more if there's a tone that's carried up through the rest of the mix. And I think it'd be splitting it to do that. And then moving up like that. SWAT guy 1123, appreciate the follow. Let us know, gang,
How you doing?
And please don't swat us. It's the SWAT man. Aw. Hell yeah, dude. W. But that's all I got for you, Dougie. This is a cool track so far, man. It's a vibe. It's not really, I don't think it's, you said it was experimental. I don't think so. This feels like it's right in your wheelhouse, dude. So kudos to you. I like that we didn't do an oversaturated kick drum on this as well. So that's nice. That's why I like the kick mix compared to some of the other stuff you do, where there's so much focus on that kind of saturated kick. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, Dougie.
Thank you.
So what's up? How you living, SWAT guy? A 249 Sosa. Appreciate you coming through, Sosa.
How you doing?
How you doing? How you living? This Sosa gang. 249 Sosa. You reacting to music? I am, but I'm just finishing up the queue. I had to close it earlier. Otherwise, I'll be at this all goddamn night. I'm doing it again tomorrow, though. Tomorrow night. If you pull up on me about 3 hours before right now, tomorrow, you'll be good to go. So you can, I don't know what the math is for your time zone. I'm on the west coast of the U.S. So for me, I go live around 9:30 p.m., somewhere in that range. And I'll be on for, between 3 or 4 hours usually. All right. Let's move it on. Now we got one more from Vampire R right here, dude. Ended up with this version for release. Thanks for following my boy Jibbs. He's the realest Jib I know. Well, I hope you don't know a bunch of people named Jibbah, Tony. Tony's on the YouTube side. He holds it down for us YouTube gang. If you guys are on mobile and want to watch the stream in vertical mode, that is offered over there on YouTube. Let's check this one out here from Vampire R Squared. This is Vampire Squared featuring Spyro, Digital Soul Visualizer. The only Jibbs I know.
Psychologically make me happy, keyboard tapping and search for what I think I need, naive to what is happening. The fact is the apple was bit by Eve. What's ironic is that my Apple device listen to me. Guided influences thinking it's you who did. Aspiration bar hit the ceiling of YouTube kid. Radiation signal pass soon as you Bluetooth did. Mass devastation, but not cause a nuke hit. It's 2 scripts, prophecy written on the boards we make. News clip, how many more jobs will the robots take? Ruthless, can't you tell about a man-made science? 21 with no vision, but clearly the man ain't blind. So high on the fence, it's wild shit. Take the first letter of each one shot I can't miss. Don't exist. At least after the 10th pitch, that's what I tell myself not to quit. It's a shame that we gotta play the game. It's like Russian roulette, wrong choice, blown brains. Put a strain on your goals and a chain on your soul. Certain things on this globe just out of your control. This crazy unfazed, cause the one-eyed devil raised me. And the strange thing is that I like it. Drunk the poison like a Sprite, and now I'm more barbaric than Vegas. Plugged in minds got them wired to the feed. Scrolling through a life that they'll never really lead. Blue light dreams, dopamine in the dose. Lost in the stream, it's a digital hoax. Cold veins, input of code into our brains to never fully expand and use the knowledge gained. Synthetic heart sink through a binary beat. Metadata art generating fake Mona Lisas. Avatar smiles with similar facial features. Crapping out style by cramming digital teasers. It's sad when an ad ain't really positive teachers. When you call it out too negative, a label that's evil. It's a shame that we gotta play the game. It's like Russian roulette, wrong choice, blown brains. Put a strain on your goals and a chain on your soul. Certain things on this globe just out of your control.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Went full digital, dude. Absolutely, man. Very cool stuff, dude. Vampire R. This is a different one for you. This is a different artist on there, right? And then you were on the back end. W autoplay, yeah. I can't turn autoplay off now. Wait, where the fuck is it? Where is it? It's not here anymore. It's right here now? Okay, get this shit out of here. How dare they? They fucking move it for no reason, just so you get stuck with it. All right, so let's talk about it, man. This is a cool idea. I like this. I think the snare body on the snare around 1 minute could have a little more to it. Felt a little thin. So we've talked about doing that before on a lot of other tracks. The chorus and bridge and music, yeah, for sure. I knew when it was your voice, I could hear you there. I think I'm just adding a little bit of a 2-3 dB wide bell boost at that, somewhere between like 180 and 400, just looking around while I'm playing the snare with everything else, just to find the area to make it feel a little fatter there. The lead vocal could use some high harmonics. It's not as bad of a problem on your part, but on the first vocal that comes in and on the female vocal, feel like they're kind of lacking with high harmonics there. The kick could probably use some more weight to it. I would be using something like R-bass to incorporate some subharmonic saturation, or again, that free version of like R-bass or the voice of God called Bark of Dog is another good one to be using, just to get a little more resonance out of that low end there. The kick just, I feel like it have a little more weight. There's some reverb either on vocals or the melodic elements. I think it's the vocals. It just feels like it never goes away in the background. It's kind of robbing this mix of depth. Yeah, your vocal, because there's not a female in there. Yeah. So, I think I'd probably try to get better with like a sidechain through there, where whenever the lead vocal's happening, it's in charge, and it's pushing down the reverb return a little more, because it just feels like the reverb return is in charge for some parts of this mix, and it makes it feel like nothing ever goes away. It's like the whole song is being sent right back to us in the background, right? So I think having it splash and do that when you need it, but then having the lead vocal be in charge and kind of come forward a little more, and also kind of EQing some of that reverb return and taking out some of the resonant tones there, would probably help with it feeling it never goes away. Or maybe, Jibbah, how the fuck did you know that panning the guitars more inward would help out the drum mix? It sounds much better now. I didn't know that would be the case. I just felt like the drums were really wide for the groove of the song. I mean, I feel like the guitars are really wide for the groove of the song. So that's awesome if it's helping with that. But it just felt like they were kind of disconnected from the rest of the mix, right? The thing is, like, we always look at pan and we're like, man, I want this to sound wide, right? So we push it out to the side. But sometimes what makes things sound wide is that they have room to go out further. And the reflections and like the reverb is actually occupying that extra 20%. And we let the actual sound sit in here, but the reverb and other effects on it are going to be out here dancing around. It's going to make the whole mix feel bigger because we didn't go all the way to the wall, right? And I think we get obsessed with like pushing things as far out wide as we can sometimes. It doesn't do it as bad with like a spreader plugin, but when it comes to like panning things, that's when it starts to feel like we're losing some of the stereo feel in the mix. And it's kind of odd. It's kind of counterintuitive, because why wouldn't I just go all the way over if I wanted it to feel wide? But that's how it works there. So yeah, that's what I got for you, man. Very cool track here, Vampire. W production. I like what you're doing here. And as always, I like the interesting vocals. You have range. I thought it was a lady on there. It was you. God damn it. You do a good job with that stuff, man. I appreciate you sending this through.
Thank you.
Hey. Hell yeah, gang. W's. Yes, you are too late. We're not doing any more save for next stream, W. Got you. I can watch a little bit of this video. What was the link here? You wanted to see a little bit of this and talk about it? Yeah, you get that multiple times already. You got something high on my register? Yeah, man. Sometimes you got to get up there, dude. You know, just let it exist up top. Let it sit up there. You know what I mean?
She will make you wait in line until you flash your dollar signs. Whoa, I ain't out to spend a dime, no, 'cause I just wanna spend some time with you.
Shit. I don't even know if unknown fella's still here. On that note, we can react to that shit tomorrow, unknown, if you want. But I'm about to give myself some sleep. That was a W night of feedback. I appreciate everybody sent something through. I'm gonna run it tomorrow, man. We'll run it tomorrow at the end of the stream. Cause the baby gonna be up early. She been getting up way early. We need to vocalize this. We will. We'll watch it tomorrow. Probably not the whole 40 minutes.
She will make you wait in line.
It's a serious issue. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it, gang. But we'll get on the next stream. But I really do appreciate y'all. And I'll be back tomorrow night. We're doing feedback again tomorrow night. Probably start around 9 if I can, but maybe 9:30 at the latest. I appreciate everybody who came through, showing support. Make sure to go hit a button on the other socials if you can, on the YouTube side. If you got a Kick account, go follow your boy over there. We need to grow the Kick as well. I appreciate Appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to my boys on the Twitch side. Big love. Shout out to Tony over there. Yes, I'm in the stream, Tony. I am, G. I appreciate you, Tones. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. Until next time, tomorrow night, be kind to yourself and everybody else. Big Jibbah. Gone. Hey.
Big Jibbah.